You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Let's get it started.
It's the one and only Crystal Squirrels coming at you live and direct and full of facts. You see the title. But it's not going to be a long live. I just wanted to give you a little bit of food for thought, make you think.
This is
Now, some of
alive.
you are starting to realize life is short. Maybe you woke up one day and said, oh my God, I'm getting older. Shit is really happening out here with me turning into an older person. Well, I'm here to tell you, don't feel alone. As far as feeling like, damn, do I really care about the future? Future generations who will be here long after I'm gone. Who gives a fuck? Like, once you're dead, in the ground, or cremated, who gives a fuck about life on this planet after we're gone? Like, do you really give a fuck?
Are you asking the people that are still living or the dead person is asking about the future?
I mean, think about it. These male creatures have fucked up the earth, polluted the earth, made everybody miserable under a patriarchy. So if you don't stretch out your pussy, shout out to everybody in the chat.
Oh my goodness.
If you don't stretch out your pussy having a baby, so what? Like, girl, you got legacy through your nephews, your nieces, other family members who share your DNA. It doesn't have to be your DNA. As long as somebody got the same DNA as you, your legacy will live on.
So, this is what this is what it's like when your life is about to make a major change. This is what it sounds like, because you weren't saying anything about legacy with other family members before.
I really don't give a fuck about future generations. I know this sounds weird because you got everybody saying, oh my God, the global birth rate is low.
You don't care about future generations. Again, like I said, this must be this is not this is not you. Maybe it's the new you giving what's coming in your near future. You're not worried about the birth rates. You've been talking about women not getting pregnant lately, Roe versus Wade, and nobody's giving up the pussy. Yeah, this is. Let's see what else you got to say.
What does this mean for the future? Think about it. They trying to do population control. They're trying to wipe out 95% of us. So only people that are elite are on Earth. So if that's the way they want it, bye, Felicia. You could keep this raggedy ass shit. I don't want it. I'm going to be dust and bones. Long gone. And if they doing all type of shit like COVID, trying to cut down the Earth's population,
Wait a minute. Who's they? Who's they when it comes to the pandemic? Because you were the one claiming to bring that on. So now it's somebody else's fault. You, Miss Witch, was claiming you brought COVID, and now you want to say somebody else is doing it. I guess, okay. Blaming somebody else now is fitting whatever narrative you're trying to bring on. Okay.
By creating fucked up vaccines and making people autistic and, you know, creating man-made diseases, then there's really not much to look forward to, is there? Because I don't think anything's ever going to stop. There's always going to be male creatures here making us miserable. You know what I'm saying? Enforcing a fucked up way of life. So if you're not here no more, why do you give a fuck? Like, live your life for you. Stop letting people bully you into having a baby. Stop letting people
Stop letting people bully you into not having children or a boyfriend or a husband because your life didn't work out the way you wanted it to.
tell you, oh, you're getting older, you better hurry up and have a baby. Like, girl, you don't need to do that. You see what I'm saying? And even if you have a baby and you're pregnant, or you, if you have a baby and you're pregnant, there's no guarantee that the baby's going to live to be 18. What happens if the baby gets into an accident or the baby dies or something happens to your child? And
That is just life. Here you go again, trying to scare women out of having children if they want them. Some of them are planned and some are not, but here you go again with the fear mongering.
your child doesn't live to be 30. You see what I'm saying? And your child never got a chance to have a child. Then you did all of that work for nothing. You did all of that stretch marks and pregnancy and sacrificing your life and your time, and you still ain't gonna have no grandkids because your kid died at a younger age.
Well, let's see. You have two sons and both of them are alive. Hey, Kim, I got your message, girl. You have two sons, both are alive. One, Angelo, he probably will not have grandchildren for you. But you do have an older son who's alive and well. And if you were the right mother towards him, you could be a good grandmother towards his children.
It happens. Young people die all the time. So if they die before they get a chance to give you a grandbaby, that means you did all of that work for nothing.
It is not for nothing.
So we really got to start thinking like this. Like, there's no guarantees in life. Just because you have children, it doesn't mean that you're going to be taken care of. It doesn't mean that you'll even have a legacy.
If you take care of your children like you're supposed to, your chances of them taking care of you when you get older are better. But you wouldn't know anything about that because you're an abuser.
You might not even have a legacy. So you need to take all of that into consideration before you let people punk you into having a fucking baby.
No one's punking anybody.
Because I think people are at this point with everything being so expensive. I think people just don't care if they become a grandmother or even a mother. They don't care. They just
Oh, people were having children. Oh, way, way back in the day when they were poor and it worked out fine, and they'll continue to have children today. Here you go. I mean, I don't know if this is your last hurrah to put that fear, no children, no children, no children. Believe me, people, even your subscribers, they're gonna live their life when they turn off this YouTube. They cheer you on, but they're still gonna live their life outside of YouTube. You live for YouTube. That's the problem.
trying to survive and live their best life while they up here. Now let's change the subject just a little bit. People are really starting to notice that we're celibate. People are really starting to notice that we're not spitting out children anymore.
What people?
So if you see shit on YouTube shaming you, blaming you, trying to bully you into having a baby, don't pay it no attention. There's always going to be somebody out there that's willing to be the sacrificial lamb and stretch her body out and sacrifice her time and her money to have a baby.
If she wants one,
What you
she
should be
have
doing,
one.
living your best life, saving your money, traveling, planning for old age.
Oh, planning for old age. Let's. Oh boy. Okay, you had two children. One, third didn't make it. You had $300,000 at one point. You squandered all that away. You had a pretty you had some opportunities there. You had the legacy with your kids if you treat them right. You had money that most of us probably won't even see in lump sum. You blew that away. So you had some opportunities to have your best life, and you messed it up.
Because these male creatures that are called fallen angels,
And it's not the male's
they
fault.
really not trying to fucking take care of us. I don't know if you noticed it, but yeah, they're either cheap or broke.
And now you're both.
Because males are not that very smart. They're not that very smart. They don't plan for the future.
And looky here who's talking about not being smart, planning for the future. And if they're not that smart and they're so stupid, then why did you keep continuously asking for them to provide for you these last couple of years? Put money in my cash app. If they're that dumb, why did you depend on them so much? That's the major question. They're so stupid, so dumb. Why did you depend on them so much?
They be in their 40s and their 50s and they never even owned their own home or, even had their own place. So if I was you, I would focus on myself. I wouldn't worry about no damn children, no legacy, none of that. Now, Nikki said I would never bring a child into this bullshit. And she said they can't spew that single baby mama bullshit at us anymore. Yup. Because at one hand, they try to talk about, you're a single mother. You're the reason why the black community's fucked up. Okay. But now that we not having children no more, now what?
And I hear that too. And no, 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 no. It's there's blame on both parts. I don't believe that it's the single mother's fault. Shit. I don't no, not. Mm-mm. It's both parties. Takes two. It takes two.
I don't even know why you would want to give a male creature a legacy right now. Because in this kind of economy, if you're not practicing hypergamy, I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for your baby if you're not practicing hypergamy. Because they not playing with us. They really trying to make it so fucked up that you got people who have their own place and people who are couch surfing, homeless. There's no in-betweens. And you don't want to be on the couch surfing side, especially if you have another life that you're in charge of. Can you imagine?
Ooh, girl, I know you didn't say that when you had when you had Angelo and you picked up sheltered milkman. Come on now. You met him at a shelter. 3 days later, you moved him in with you, and the other person that you were taking care of. Girl, stop.
couch surfing with a baby, like, girl, because everything's so expensive. You got to go on people's, you got to ask somebody to let you stay there. You got your baby with you. That's girl. That's why I said now is not the time to be having a baby. If you have one and you got caught out there, that's fine. Do what you need to do. Just don't have no more. Have that one baby and keep it moving. Don't be going out there having multiple pregnancies. Don't do that. I'm telling y'all, now is not the time. You will find yourself in a street like the Mexicans with a sign in front of you with your children standing next to you in the cold. Please, I'm hungry. Help me feed my children. Don't think it can't happen. Because I know y'all see them, those Mexican people with the sign in front of them, and they're using their children to make people feel sorry for them and give them money. Some of y'all are in a fucked up situation where if you get into a bad argument or a fallout with whoever you're staying with, you gonna be that bitch outside with a sign. Some of you are halfway there. All you need to do is get fired from your job, not able to find a job, whatever your excuse is, and yeah, you'll be in a homeless shelter. Some of you ain't got no parents. You ain't got no family members that'll take you in. So where the fuck you gonna go? Really think about that shit. If you didn't have the person that you have now supporting you, putting a roof over your head, and if you had to depend on yourself, where would you go? The subway, the library, uh, what other kind of places? Somewhere where you could hang out all day and, maybe a restaurant, you know what I'm saying? Order you something to eat and stay there all day. Acting like you playing with your phone. It's no fun being homeless. And these men will make you homeless. Please don't think that they'll save you or because that's your baby daddy, he gonna let you stay with him and the baby. No, he might take his child and say, bitch, bye.
And this is why you do not solely depend on a man because anything can happen. Even if you're in a relationship or you get married, something can happen to the man where he's no longer there and it's up to you to continue on living. Never solely depend on a man for cash apps.
But bye, Felicia. You can't take care of the baby. Do you really want me to take your ass to court and prove that you ain't got nowhere for this baby to live? Oh my God, no, please, please. Well, I'll take the baby, but you gotta hit the road. You gotta hit the road. You gotta go. You ain't got nowhere else to give. You ain't got nobody else to give the baby to. I'm the baby's father. Give me the baby. So you forced to give your baby to this nigga. And now you are homeless. He not taking you in. You're not in love with him anymore. You guys are not getting along. So you hand the baby over to him and he closes the door in your face.
So in this scenario, the baby's father is actually being a father and taking the child in. I thought they didn't do that. I thought they leave you, single baby mama, pump and dump. I thought they did those things. I guess not for this life. I guess this live they're gonna actually be fathers. Okay.
Okay, now your baby got a place to live. The baby's fine, but you ain't got nowhere to go. Where you gonna go?
Women's shelter.
Now Nikki said I moved back in with my mom
And
for
take the
a few
child with
months
you.
to save money, but she would never allow it if I had a baby on my hip. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a whole fucking different ball game when you got a baby. Nobody want to be bothered with you.
That's just her
You got a
parent.
baby and you ain't got no money, and the rents are expensive. And even if you did get a job, it doesn't even pay your rent. You $300 or $400 even if you had a job, and that's not including stuff for the baby, food for the baby, clothes, transportation, keeping your cell phone on. Girl, y'all don't really know how fucked up life is until you homeless with a baby. It's one thing to be homeless by yourself, but with a baby, that shit is scary as fuck. And then a baby crying, wah, wah. People are looking at you. They know something's weird because you walking up and down the street trying to soothe the baby. You sit down on a bench and feed the baby. They like, damn, how come she's not getting on a bus and going home with her baby? And they see you standing outside with the baby. After a while, people gonna figure out that you're homeless. So y'all can fuck around and get dick. Go ahead. Go out there and get some dick and see what dick does for you. I already warned all my girls about pre-cum. I told you what they say. They will say anything to get in your pants.
I hate when she said, "Oh my God," like she is so out. Like she is so out there. I know. It's just. Oh, she just. There's nothing left. There's nothing left for her to do but just scare the women. Just scare them until her last live, until her last appearance. Nothing but scare, scare, scare.
Let me just put it in. And on the tip of his penis is a liquid that could fuck up your life. One little drop of that liquid could make you pregnant. I told y'all, I've been telling y'all this till I'm blue in the face. Y'all not gonna be happy until you let that nigga stick his dick up in your pussy. One little one little drop of pre-cum, and this, like I said, has hundreds of sperm inside one little drop of pre-cum. All it takes is one.
If she's so worried about women getting pregnant, why don't she talk about birth control? I mean, yeah, it's not 100%, but still, birth control rather than all these scare tactics, this fear mongering shit.
One of those bastards to fuck up your life and make you pregnant. Is it worth it? Now, right now, what you bitches should be doing is running away from the dick. Not running to the dick, running away from the dick. Because do you need the stress if your period is late? Oh my God, my period is a week late. What am I going to do? Then the first thing out that you think about is Crystal Swirlz. Damn, she warned me about this shit, yup. Mm-hmm.
No, you ain't the first one.
But Crystal, he pulled out and he came all over my titties. He didn't come inside of me. Okay. But your period is late, ain't it? Yeah, but nothing. Didn't I tell your little ass that this was gonna happen?
Oh boy.
Why must we learn the hard way? The reason why you don't see hardly any pregnant women It's because these are the Hunger Games.
No, because you have to go outside and drive around where you live, communicate and people watch. You can't sit at home and say nobody's getting pregnant because you don't see them walking down the street from your doorstep.
They not playing with your fucking ass. Do you see the price of those rents? And God forbid, let's say the person that you living with, they die. They live in check to check. They taking care of you, but they're living check to check. They don't got no house. They're renting. What happens if that person dies? Where you gonna go? You see what I'm saying? People die every day. Stop thinking that these people that put a roof over your head are gonna be there forever. They could die next week. They could die two years from now.
And like I keep saying, stop depending solely on someone else to take care of you. You keep talking about the other people not being there, that one day they're not gonna be there. This, that, and the other. Where you gonna go? Where you gonna go? This person over here, your mama won't take you if you got a kid. You keep talking about other people taking care of you, but you won't talk about taking care of yourself. Get your own money, get a job so that you have security of a home and all this other stuff because you're doing it for yourself, especially if you really need to. You won't say that because it'll go against all your preachings of, you know, put money in my cash app, don't ask me what I do, man provide. You won't say anything about a woman taking care of herself. Like we're not smart enough to do that.
Where does that leave you? Where you gonna go? Everybody's on survival mode, and most people that they got themselves a room, an apartment, they don't want to take you in because that means that their utilities go up. That's an extra mouth to feed, and you got a baby with you. Oh no, they're not taking you in. Maybe if you was by yourself, they would take you in. But right now, with a baby, no, no. You got to understand, people are in survival mode. This inflation really got everybody living like a rat. And a woman with a baby is, girl, you gonna really feel it when you say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have the room. Why don't you go to a shelter?"
And most people will help you because you have a child and they don't want the child to suffer. But that really depends on who you ask.
And you sitting there like, "Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening to me." Yep, believe it, believe it. And if you standing outside with your baby, you ain't got not one relative to take you in. The person that was taking care of you, they dead. They was living check to check. Now, after the funeral, the person's dead. The rent is coming next month. The rent is due next month. The person that was paying your rent is dead. So where you gonna go with that baby? This shit is scary, y'all. Are y'all really fucking out there?
Oh boy, stop scaring people into having sex. She would talk about, oh, he'll put his dick in you and you'll be stressing about is your period late. How about stressing of the fact that you have to move if someone else dies? Stress that you don't have your own shit so nobody can kick you out. How about the stress of not having your own shit, buy your own shit, pay for your own shit?
Because some of you bitches are hard headed. Some of y'all are laying up right now with a dick in your mouth. And after he, you know, after you suck his little thing, he gonna want to put it in your coochie. Can I stick it in? I'm just gonna do a couple of strokes. Them couple of strokes could fuck your whole life up. It's no fun waiting on your period.
Put
Because
on a
you jumped out there and
condom.
had some dick. And it wasn't even good. You didn't come. He didn't stimulate your G spot. You let him use you as a masturbation device. And now your period is late and you freaking out. Rover.
That's all she keeps talking about. Freaking out about your period being late. Not saying that that doesn't happen, but that's where the freak out comes. You freak out and you're stressed about your period. Not that you don't have your own place, your own car, a job, and you're taking care of yourself. No, you're not freaking out about not having those things. Just about being pregnant, possibly, because you had some dick. Is that the only stress in life? Is that the only stress in life? Worried about our periods.
Versus Wade is in full effect. I'm telling you, these male creatures, they want to see you at their mercy. They want a legacy. They want to have the legacy without the woman. Because to them, women are headaches. They want somebody to carry their last name. They don't give a fuck about you. And ever since this COVID shit hit, prostitution has been on the rise. You can call it what you want, sweetheart. These men are horny. Bitches ain't fucking because they're scared they're going to get pregnant. Bitches ain't fucking because of inflation.
Since the pandemic, ain't nobody really out there messing with COVID. I mean, not out, not hooking out in the streets like they used to. They've turned to social media, OnlyFans, phone sex work, things. No, 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 no. You don't know what you're talking about. A lot of sex
So now
workers
these
are
women,
OnlyFans people.
because of COVID, women have become more hypergamous. I'm very happy about that. But being hypergamous means keeping your legs closed. Okay? If you don't get no money out of these men, fine. But it don't make no sense to be opening up your legs and fucking men and thinking nothing is going to happen to you. You're special. Oh, I'm not going to get pregnant. He's going to pull out. Do you really think the pull out method works?
Do you really think women are just dumb to use the pull out method? Because that's what it sounds like. You make us. No, excuse me. You try and make black women sound so dumb. You try and make us sound so dumb. Like we don't know how to say no or walk away if we don't want to talk to someone who's trying to holler at us. Just because you were pregnant, lost your daughter, and then 6 weeks later, on top of that, before you could really heal and get your hormones in balance, you were pregnant again. You couldn't say no to your baby's father because you might probably thought, well, if I don't give it up, I'll lose him. That's not everybody else's life.
There's no way some of y'all could be this slow. And let's say if you do have the baby, let's say if you do have a baby, right? You get pregnant, you decide you're not going to keep it. There are places, some states outlawed abortion, but there are some states that still offer abortion services.
Right. People will never stop having sex ever. Exactly. And that includes black women, the ones she's talking to, like, because that Kawina, she pregnant right now. And I think her Italian daddy split.
So now you got to come up with the money to get an abortion.
Baby
You got to
daddy.
travel to get the abortion. You think about it. You taking a life. You killing a life because of some dick. Because that's literally what we're doing. If you get knocked up, you can't keep it, you can't afford it. The baby had to sacrifice their life because you don't have the willpower and you are a people pleaser. You wanted to please him. So he kept nagging you and nagging you and nagging you. So finally you opened up your legs and said, okay. And because you wasn't strong enough to stick to your guns and say no, now somebody has to die because of your bullshit.
Because of whose bullshit? Because the woman couldn't say no, or you trying to blame the man because he kept asking and asking and asking? This is ridiculous. This is her life. She don't know how she didn't know how to say no to a man. This is her. This is all her.
Think about that. Every time you fuck, you can become a mother. So please don't be thinking, oh, you got 4 kids? Wow, you must have been busy. No, she had sex 4 times. All it takes is 4 times to be a baby mama of 4 children. You don't even have to fuck a lot. You could just have sex 4 times in your whole life and be a baby mama of 4 children.
Oh, yeah, it's true. It only takes once. I mean, because once you're pregnant, you're pregnant. I mean, you don't need to do it again. I mean, once you're pregnant, boom, it's not gonna happen again. Oh, crystal swirls, crystal swirls. You can also have sex 4 times and not get pregnant. That's possible too, if you're careful.
Imagine you only fucked 4 times in your whole life. And now you a baby's mother of 4 kids. Sex is not your friend. Sex with men is not your friend. Okay? Treat it like an enemy right now. Look at dick as your downfall. Okay? Because it is. There's nothing to play around with. And let's talk about diseases.
No, it's your downfall.
Okay? Because there are many, many diseases out there. Let's say you're unfortunate enough to get one. Do you know the side effects of disease? It could attack your organs. An STD could make you blind. An STD could make you deaf. An STD can give you scar tissue. Okay?
Hey, Juanita.
It can give you cancer. What the fuck? Over some dick? Y'all can't be this slow, man. At this point, if you horny, you should be fucking yourself. You should be terrified to lay down.
Hey, if you gonna lay it out, lay it all out. There are medications out there for some of them. I mean, put it all out there, Crystal.
Down with a man right now. Because men, they don't give a fuck, sweetheart. They sticking their dick in some warm, wet pussy. They gonna get their little nut off, and you the one stuck. Trying to figure out, do I have an STD? Am I pregnant? That's stressful as fuck. And these men know that there's little reward in having sex with them. So now they're trying to shame you into having sex with them. A lot of women are realizing sex is not what I thought it was going to be. I didn't have.
Where is I need to know where the shaming them shaming you into having sex with them. I'd really like to know what that is. I honestly, I really like to know how someone shames you into having sex with them. Can y'all, if y'all had, can y'all put that in the chat? If y'all have had that experience, someone shaming you into having sex. I mean, what they do, what they say.
An orgasm. You know what I'm saying? He used me. He disrespected me. He cheated on me. So what are you really fucking for? Because you're a people pleaser. I want him to like me. Okay. He ain't gonna like you that much if you tell him you're pregnant. His whole mask gonna come off.
Well, you shouldn't have been so quick to please him. You should have been vetting him and getting to know him. That was your problem.
Because you gotta understand something. These men are looking for a bitch with resources. They're very hypergamous. And they're not as nice as you. They do not hesitate. Right away they be like, so what do? Men are sharks. You need to be a shark too. And we're not fucking them right now, and they know it. You know how many men out there are not getting pussy right now? Do you really think that these male creatures are getting all of this pussy? Or if you don't have sex with me, somebody else will. Go ahead. Let me know how that works out for you. I'm telling y'all, this celibacy shit, I saw on the Facebook dating site. A black dude said, if you got issues, if you talking that celibacy shit, bypass my ad. I was like, wow, I gotta tell my girls about this shit.
Okay, well, first of all, I mean, if he put it out there, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Because he could have easily, said what you wanted to hear. And then, as you say, shame you into having sex with him. But instead, he put it out there. He's like, look, I want to have children, I want to have sex, whatever. So he's like, if you're into that celibacy shit, move on. I don't see nothing wrong with that. He's letting you know up front about what he wants. But instead, you're going to be like, wow. Somehow you're going to turn this into him being some kind of, demon or something like that because he actually told you what's on his mind. You can be celibate, and he says, well, I'm not looking for nobody who's celibate, and you're finding that a problem. He's not shaming you. He's letting you know, hey, this is what I want. If you don't agree, move on.
So by him saying,
maybe she means that if the man pays for dinner, then he has the right to demand sex because of the money he spent, and he guilts you into until he's, well, yeah. That might be so. Yeah. I had a guy try and do that to me once. I would, woo. That's why I always have my own money. Oh, if a guy asks me out, I will be like, yeah, well, can we do it next week or on a certain I know I will have extra cash so I can avoid shit like that right there that you just said, Juanita. I always have my own money. I was sure I'll let him pay, but if he says some bullshit like that, I'll open my own wallet. I would have just scrolled past like he asked. At least he said what he wanted and didn't want. Yeah, exactly. He said it up front. There was no shaming you into having sex or tricking you into he was a good guy and he found out he was an asshole later. He did what he's supposed to do. That's a man who's serious. I want this. If you don't agree, move on.
Saying that, that's letting me know a lot of women are out there doing what I'm doing. There's a lot of us. It's not no little 5%. Even the bitches that are in relationships are acting stingy with their pussy. Oh shit. Nikki said, right? That's why the DL rates keep going up. Yup, that's the real reason. They're not gonna tell you. They're not gonna admit, damn, pussy is becoming a rare commodity out this motherfucker. The price of living went up. Bitches don't want to fuck. Bitches are scared of getting pregnant. Yup. Bitches are...
And why do she care what a black man said on her profile anyway? Oh, oh, as she says, Kim, you solved the puzzle. You solved the puzzle, Kim. Yes. Why did she? Because she's still looking for that Steve Harvey, Russell Wilson type on the side. That's why. That's why. She's so male-minded or male diverse or whatever, divested or whatever, but she's still on the side looking at them. She's trying to find someone. She's looking for someone to take care of her before she gets in that wheelchair. That is what she's doing. She's still looking for somebody to take care of her because these 600 subs are not going to do it.
Scared that the condom is gonna break? Yep. They fucking each other now. Didn't I tell you they was gonna do that? Didn't I tell you they was gonna start fucking each other? Because you gonna be fine. That's why I said don't worry about what the world is gonna be like after you're gone. Who gives a fuck? Let the shit die. Because these male creatures, they appear killing off large parts of the population with vaccinations and diseases made in a laboratory. So they don't give a fuck about life. If they did, they wouldn't be trying to do population control. Okay? Let that sink in. So if they in there making diseases to kill off mankind, why the fuck are you giving a fuck about life after you're gone? They don't give a fuck about it.
Oh, so you're not going to claim COVID now? You're not going to claim COVID now?
Girl, they gay as fuck. They are gay. And now, men have...
She's not going to find a man playing around on YouTube. No, she's not. I think she spends her days looking on social media for men, black men, and then she comes on at night or the early parts of the morning, because sometimes she'll be on 3-4 o'clock in the morning. I'm at work at that time when I go. Yeah, days time looking for men, and night times she's on here talking about her experience.
Always been gay, sweetheart. Okay. If you really think about it, let's get all the way funky. All right, hold on. You really think men like pussy? Think about it. Let's really, really think about this shit. Okay? Most men are gay. I don't know if you noticed it, but yeah, they kind of are. They're fascinated by dick. And the ones with little dicks, a lot of them are gay. Because think about it. If you got a really little dick, right? You can't really do nothing to a girl. First of all, you're embarrassed to take out your dick because of the size. Okay? You don't measure up. So when you pull your dick out, you think she's going to laugh at you. You think that.
Well, what does she mean by little? Because not every woman is, built the same, and everybody has their own idea of what's little and what's big. And the whole thing, to me, that whole, oh, he got to have a big one, he got to have a big one, he got to have a big one, that is so high school. That is so high school. Because in the end, you may not end up with a big one, but whatever the guy that you end up, he will have enough for you. But this whole gotta be big, big, big. That's some high school shit.
She's going to compare you to the guy that you had that had a way bigger dick than they do. So a lot of them.
And believe me, just because it's big don't mean shit. It don't mean shit. Cause it don't just because big don't mean shit. You don't know how to use, you don't know how to work it. It don't mean shit if it's big and you don't know what to do with it.
Even the ones with average size dicks are insecure. You see, they care more about that shit than you do.
Unless he's a porn star, a big peen doesn't pay bills. Right.
They're gay. That's a sign of being gay. If you care about the size of your dick. Why? Because if you don't measure up and you come on a short end of the...
Wait. What she just say? Hold up. I gotta back up, y'all. Hold up.
Compare you to the guy that you had that had a way bigger dick than they do. So a lot of them, even the ones with average size dicks, are insecure. You see, they care more about that shit than you do. They're gay. That's a sign of being gay. If you care about the size of your dick.
Yes, I'm over that mindset now. I'm 51 years old. I don't need a man plowing me. Yeah, I'm 51 also, Kim. I know. I don't need all that shit. Now she just said if you care about your dick size, then it proves that you're gay. Or something along those lines. Then everybody's gay then because they're worried about men worry about their dick size, women worry about their breast size, their boob size. Everybody's gay then. if that's what being gay is, that you're worried about the size of whatever on your body, this is so.
Why? Because if you don't measure up and you come on a short end of the...
Let's see. Oh, you are about to trip on this part. Oh, am I? Okay, let me go back 10 seconds. I can get a good listen.
Ones with average size dicks are insecure. You see, they care more about that shit than you do. They're gay. That's a sign of being gay. If you care about the size of your dick. Why? Because if you don't measure up and you come on a short end of the stick, you're gonna be fascinated by men with big dicks. I have seen this with my own two eyes. When men look at pornography, right, and they see a big penis, right? Let's say you got a little dick, right? When you look at pornography, are you looking at pussy? No, because you can't do nothing to that shit. You looking at pussy like you rolling your eyes like, because you're frustrated. You can't really enjoy the pussy because your dick is too little to even penetrate. So what do? You start becoming obsessed with big dick. You want to know what it feels like. You see the girl on the pornography thing screaming, or not even a girl in the pornography movie. You looking at that nigga, that goddamn faggot that's taking a dick up his ass and he's screaming in pleasure. Oh my God, daddy, fuck me. Oh my God, daddy. And you saying, damn, I can't really do nothing to a girl. You see what I'm saying?
No, I don't. Now I can see a guy with a small penis watching some porn, a man and a woman because he's into women. And I can see him watching that. And I mean, if you're looking at the action of what's going on, you can't just see one part and not the other because they're literally connected and one's going in and out the other one. You're gonna see both. But I can see him looking at the dick in a sense of watching because he's seeing how that girl's enjoying herself and he may not be able to do that. But I don't think he's looking at the dick in lust. But of course, you will say that. You will say that. I've watched porn before and I had to see the girl's vagina. Why? Because the dick was going in it and that's what I was watching. So you can't see one without the other. You're gonna see it. Uh, uh, I just want to hit my head sometime. You're gonna see it.
I'm insecure about the size of my dick. But if I'm with a man, all I got to do is bend over and I could scream like this faggot on a screen before me. Dick must feel good going up my ass. And all of a sudden, they don't want to. So if you got a man, let's say you got a man, right? If your man got a little dick or even an average dick, chances are he's gay. I said what I said.
That's
Because
bullshit.
he's saying he feels inadequate as a man to have sex with a girl.
No.
So he starts thinking like, wow, the focus becomes on his ass. The focus goes on his ass. And what kind of pleasure can I get from my ass? I see the faggot on the screen screaming at the top of his lungs like it feels so good. You see what I'm saying? So y'all need to understand and study this shit. There's levels to this gay shit, man. You gotta, in order to you gotta become the monster and get inside of a man's mind and think how these motherfuckers think. Right?
No.
Most men don't have big dicks. Okay. I have had so many. Most of the men.
You've had so many what? You caught yourself.
That I've had. And I made a big deal. Remember, I made a big deal about Milkman? Because he was one of the only men that I was with that had a big dick. Most of them got like,
Oh, let's not say that because you make it sound like, he was the only man. No, 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 no. He was one of the very few men that got with you, and due to him being a meth head in the shelter, it was easy for you to pick him up, and he just happened to have a big dick. Don't make it seem like you chose him. Not like that.
rich, but most of the men that I've slept with have small dicks. They have small dicks. You know,
You didn't pick them small dicks. They just chose you, and you're a people pleaser. Beggars can't be choosy.
who else they said got a little dick? They said 50 Cent got a small dick. Uh-huh. Word got out. Some of the groupies that fucked him, they said he got a little dick. Mm-hmm.
So
chances are 50 Cent is obsessed with dick, not pussy. Because he can't do nothing to a pussy. He's intimidated by pussy. Oh, yeah, I said what I said. A lot of them. And I'm starting to think that maybe P. Diddy got a little dick. You know what I'm saying? P. Diddy probably got like 5 inches, 4 inches. Not 4, but he probably got like 5. You know what I'm saying? He probably got like a 5-inch dick. And most of these motherfuckers with 5-inch dicks, they lie and say they got 7, but they really got 5. And if it's not that thick, and it's like kind of wimpy in terms of the girth, the thickness, your dick is little. Okay? If you got 5 inches and it's skinny, you got a little dick. So a lot of them are infatuated with penis. Okay.
So basically, all the guys, the so many you almost said, that slept with you and didn't stay with you, it's because they were gay. And the only one that wasn't gay was Milkman because he had a big one, but yet, and because it was big, you stayed with him and let him beat you. So big dicks plus beatings equals stay with them. Uh-huh.
They learn from an early age when, you know, a lot of boys, they don't experience their first sexual experience with girls. No. You whip out your dick, you're peeing, your little friend is next to you. Oh my God, I gotta pee. You're in the woods. He whips out his dick. You look down. All right? You 10 years old, you innocent, you don't know nothing. You whip out your little tiny penis. It looks like a clitoris. You don't think, you're a child. You don't think it is. You think everybody else got a little tiny penis like you. So you whip out your tiny little penis.
A 10-year-old penis looks like a clitoris.
We get all the way funky, y'all. You whip out your tiny little penis. You peeing, right? And your friend, he's the same age as you. He whips out his thing. His thing is longer than yours. It hangs. You're like, oh shit, my shit doesn't hang like that. Nope. Your shit look like a clitoris. And your friend whip out his dick, that shit is hanging a few inches. He shakes it. You're like, oh my, and then that's the first time you realize. You traumatized. You're like, oh my God. For the first time you realize at that tender young age, I got a little dick. That's your first traumatic experience at realizing you don't measure up. Now let's get all the way funky. Let's fast forward a couple of years. Now you're 12. You start to like girls. You're going through puberty. You're horny as hell. Okay. So you sneak and you get your mother's naked magazine. And you look at that motherfucker. You're not looking at no pussy.
You get your mother's naked magazine? You get, okay, Crystal. Usually it's the father that's got the dirty magazine, but you don't believe daddies are in the home and whatever kind of shit that you're about to try and make up right now. Okay, you just go ahead and go with it.
I mean, you'll look at it, but it doesn't. You don't really know what it. You're not infatuated with it. The first thing that you're looking for is dick. You want to see what's out there. You want to see if you're normal. So your eyes gravitate to the dick. And you are fascinated at that young age of how big a penis can be. And you're like,
Oh, so the young boy's looking at dick, so he's grabbing mommy's magazine. Okay, well, why can't he have daddy's magazine? And daddy's on the down low. Why isn't daddy on the down low in this scenario? Why isn't daddy? I mean, because that's what you're trying to get to. That men with small penises are, on the down low. They're gay anyway. So daddy's not on the down low. So like father, like son, you're not gonna do that right there.
oh my God.
Okay.
And then you're saying to yourself, my dick don't look nothing like that. So you give yourself a pass. I'm only 12. I'm still growing. Maybe my dick will grow. Nope. Years go by. I mean,
And then when you turn 14, you're ripe and prime for Crystal Swirl because you had to be 14 for her to fuck with you. You got to be at least 14 because at that point you're in high school and you're doing high school things. And oh yeah, if y'all don't know, she said that about 2 months ago. So at the age 48, she said she will fuck around with an 18-year-old. I got a short vid. Go back and look at it because all her shit gone.
years. Now it's getting to the point where you're no longer really growing. Okay. Now you are 18 years old. And pretty much whatever you got downstairs is what you're going to have for the rest of your life. Okay. So you're in the locker room with other men. Okay. They're pissing in the urinal. They're taking showers in the gym. And you might notice, oh my God. That's when you start covering your dick up. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You turn your back in a shower, in a gym. Okay. You turn your back. You don't want them to see how little your dick is. But from the corner of your eye, you looking and you seeing all type of penis sizes. And you notice you're looking for the big dicks, the ones that hang. They're not even hard, but they hang several inches. And you're like, oh my God. Imagine if that dick got hard. That shit would be like at least 8 or 9 inches. And you just feel so inadequate, disgusted with yourself. So now you're horny. You go home. You want to watch the pornography. The last thing you're looking at is that pussy. You're looking at dick. You can't believe how big it can get. So now you've come to the realization.
Or you learn that shit in health class, sex ed, if your school has it.
I have a little dick. Now you have a sexual experience. You're starting to fuck with girls. Okay. You're 18, 19 years old. Okay. You're starting to get some pussy. You're making out, squeeze her breast, tongue kissing, blah, blah, blah. Okay. She looks at your crotch. How come he's not whipping out his dick? What's wrong with him? He's a weirdo. You're traumatized. You don't want to whip out your dick because you're scared that she's going to laugh at the size of your penis.
I wouldn't want no dude who whips out his dick at every girl anyway.
So what you tend to do is if you're making out with a girl, you keep the lights off. That's another trick that little dick men use. Turn the lights out. She's not going to figure out my dick is little.
Or maybe
these motherfuckers must think we're dumb. Do you really think that if you turn out the lights, I'm not going to reach down and touch and feel that you ain't really got shit down there? You don't think I can tell by using my hands that your dick is little? Cause
this girl literally be fantasizing about teen porn. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Yes. Who's the pedophile here? You know what I'm saying? Who's the pedophile here? 14 years old.
I've been in situations like this where these motherfuckers, and every single time they do the same shit. The ones with the little dicks don't want to fuck with the lights on. Which is weird. Because most men, they want to turn the lights on, bend over, do this, do that. Twerk. Let me see you do this. Nope, not these motherfuckers. Let me tell you the number 2 trick.
Because they who want the lights on and want you to twerk and all that, they probably just fucking you. Whereas the one with the lights out, he's probably making love to you. Possibly. I mean, ugh, lights on, lights off. You're gonna know regardless.
Of a man with a little dick. They will try to put it in before you get a chance to look at it, touch it, explore. Because that's what sex is about. Exploring each other's bodies, looking at each other's bodies. Nope.
Yeah.
They're gonna try to stick it in a sneaky way, hoping that you don't notice that they got a little dick. And then when they try that trick, is it in? Is it in? You have to ask, is it in?
Man, I'm pretty sure if a guy has his penis in you, I'm pretty sure he's going to know because he's going to feel your walls. And if he gotta ask, then your shit is just worn out.
So now you sitting there with your legs open, like, oh my God, what the fuck is he?
I have never been asked to twerk in the middle. Me either. Me either. But like I said, if he's gonna ask, is it in? It ain't because he's small. He's gonna feel your walls unless you are worn out. Oh my goodness.
Doing? He's fumbling. And you saying, motherfucker, if you hard, your dick is hard, I'm wet, it should be an automatic home run. The dick should just slide in the pussy like a home run. Nope.
And if he's a big guy and your ass is worn out, what fun is he gonna have? You oh, goodness.
You doing too much. Now your pussy's starting to dry out. Because he's trying to stick it in. You're like, what are you? It doesn't take this much work to put a dick in a pussy. But it does if your dick is little.
Or your worn out pussy.
Now, Nikki, go into the comment section. Help us out. Help us out, Nikki.
Somebody please.
You said I had a guy try to use a strap-on with me before, and he didn't think I noticed.
Oh, that's messed up.
I was dumbfounded.
That was messed up.
So let's look at all the creative ways that these motherfuckers try to trick you. He tried to use a strap-on, thinking that she didn't notice. He probably turned off all the lights. He already had the strap on. And he probably thought, I'm going to fuck this bitch with a strap on. And she's not going to notice that it's not my dick. This is horrible. Go into the comment section. That's the order. Go into the comment section and tell me what this is. Is having a dick, a little dick, a curse? And why would the Divine Mother do such a thing as make men with little penises, toddler dicks? Why would she do this? And what was she thinking when she made these men that had dicks the size of clitorises? What's really good here? Go into the comment section and tell me, what is that? Is it a punishment from God? Is it karma from another lifetime of being a rapist?
Well, since you seem to believe in this Divine Mother Feminine, and she made small dicks and whatnot, she made women who will also be satisfied with that small dick. If she's the creator, she made small dick men. She made women who like that, who they would fit the mold would fit.
How do we get these creatures with these little things that they can't do anything to us? Oh shit. Nikki. Nikki said they probably did something horrible in a past life. That's what I think. If you have a little dick and you're listening to this, chances are you were a monster in a past life. And the reason why you got cursed, because I'm sorry, having a tiny dick is a curse. Okay? You can't.
I'd really like to know what size. Well, I guess she said 5 inches, and you don't have a lot of girth. I guess that's where she considers you tiny.
Enjoy sex. It affects your self image, your self esteem. So chances are, if you got that curse, it's because you were not so nice in another lifetime. It's not probably, Nikki. It is. Now, Nikki, go into the comment section and tell us how many little dick men have you encountered in your whole life?
Oh yes, Nikki. Yeah, yeah, Nikki. Go ahead, Crystal Swirls. Convince, manipulate Nikki into giving us her body count. I can't wait to hear this. She ain't gonna say it though.
We don't care if you have a high body count. Go into the comment section and let us know how many men.
You don't care if she had the high body count. Here you go. If someone in the manosphere comes over to your channel and watches this, you're about to make Nikki a target. And when that happens, I hope she chew your ass out come next live. Here we go.
With little penises did you encounter in your whole life?
Come on, Nikki. Crystal Swirl wants you to put on display what a slut you are.
Damn.
If you are, or whatever the case may be.
Nikki said their whole ego is inside their pants.
That's now, not a number.
I'm gonna tell you. All right, you don't want to say it. You're laughing. Okay.
She better not. She knows what's good for her.
I'm gonna tell you my story.
No, give us your body count.
I have had many situations where I'm with a guy and his dick is very little. Okay? I'm not going to tell you a number, but it's a lot. Okay? So what that is telling me is there are a lot of men out there with little dicks. And this is a very uncomfortable subject because nobody wants to talk about, these male creatures that don't measure up. A lot of times they are mean. Okay, I'm starting to notice that men with little dicks are mean as fuck.
And even the ones with big ones with drug addictions are mean as fuck. And you probably dealt with a lot of them. You dealt with the ones with the small peen because they saw you as a woman with low self-esteem. And you were there to please. You might have had a little reputation for that back in New York. Allegedly.
They want to punish you. Okay? Because they got shortchanged. They want to take out their frustration on somebody. And we need to talk about this. How many male creatures with little dicks are serial killers? Think about it. How many male creatures with little dicks will try to get you in trouble with the law? Try to set you up. Try to hurt you in some way. Even if you're nice to them. I noticed,
Why are you being nice to the little dick if you don't want it? And I mean, when serial killers, is their dick size part of Is that part of the knowledge that we know about them? I mean, Ted Bundy and all the other. Can I look it up and they tell me what his dick size is if I was to look up Ted Bundy?
They're very rude. Okay, now if you come into a situation, and a lot of you girls are in touch with male creatures every day, okay? If you come into a situation where the man is rude and mean, there is a big chance he has a little dick. How much you want to bet? Okay.
That makes no sense, especially since you had Long Dong Ding Wong, Milkman, aka Michael. That makes no. Do you hear yourself?
Okay. Now, gay women like Rack Drill Nation, she is either bisexual or she's a stud. They laugh at male creatures with little dicks because a stud can put on a strap on. Okay? What the fuck can a man do with a little dick? Now let's look at their options.
I doubt they're worried about men.
A lot of them become child molesters. They're attracted to children because they can't do anything to a grown woman. Now, the reason why they're attracted to children is because they think a child doesn't know any better. If I pull out my dick on a child, it's not going to be, number one, intimidated because I don't have any size. It's going to look like the dick of their classmate. Okay? And I could still get my pleasure without somebody laughing at me, without somebody judging me. So we need to really explore these men with little dicks. I think that a lot of them are child molesters. A lot of them are mean. Who knows Freddy Krueger? Freddy Krueger starred in A Nightmare on Elm Street. It's a popular horror movie from...
Oh, I can't wait to see where she's going with this. She's talking about movies now.
The 1980s when I was growing up. Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy, Jason. Okay? Freddy was a child molester. He was a custodian in a school. And the townspeople burned him when they found out that he was raping their children. And what happened was, I believe Freddy had a little dick. Freddy had a little dick. Okay? And he was mean as fuck. So somebody with millions of dollars needs to do a survey. If you got the funds, you could do the scientific data and pay people and conduct studies. Okay, somebody with millions of dollars, if you're listening to this live right now.
They're not.
Do me this favor, sweetheart. Conduct a study on all of the males that have little dicks. I guarantee you a lot of them are mean people with personality disorders. Some of them are child molesters. Some of them are domestic violence. You know, men who abuse women. And
shit, you got time on your hands. Why don't you do it? You don't have the money, but you can always, let them put their dipstick in your cup and find out.
Beat their asses. Okay? A lot of them are bullies. A lot of males with little dicks are bullies. I have been bullied by a male creature with a little dick.
And a big one.
Okay? He was a big bully. And do I hate the person? No. I don't hate them. I feel sorry for them that they have that much insecurity and hatred that they will bully me on a public platform.
And you have such I can't believe she just said that. I can't believe she just said that. Cause that's what that's all she do is bully. Cause she's got low self-esteem.
Okay? Because I never used that person's penis size against them. I never, made fun of them.
Oh, how dare you lie. How dare you lie. Oh my goodness. Oh, you lie, you lie, you lie, you lie. I'm not gonna bring up the name she did that. Y'all know who she did that to. Y'all know.
I acknowledged that they had a little dick, but that was it. Acknowledgement.
You acknowledgement is all you. No. And she knows who she's talking about right now too. She knows.
I never teased them.
Bull.
So you need to understand, they're not nice people. Most men with little dicks are very mean. And what I would recommend, if you get in a situation and you're with a man that has a little dick and he's still trying to talk to you and he acts like, he doesn't realize his dick is little, ignore him. Ignore him, because he's going to give you problems. Okay? And we need to start. Some of you bitches are fucking them. Don't fuck them, please. Because you're making it bad for the rest of us. Some of these men with little penises don't realize they have a little penis. So if you're in a relationship with the guy, some of you bitches are weird too. Because you think, oh, I'll be with him. Because if I stay with him, he's not going to cheat on me because he's going to be too insecure to whip out his dick to another bitch.
And you thought the same thing about Milkman and his big one, and he beat your ass and he didn't stay with you either. So it's not all about the penis.
Some of you think like this. Some of you bitches actually prefer men with little dicks because you think that he's going to be good to you. I'm here to tell you.
Girl, I almost drowned in the tub when she said that. Right. Oh my goodness.
A lot of them are not good to you. They will be cheap towards you to punish you. Okay? It's almost like they...
Nah, that particular person was not cheap to you. Oh, no. No. If he was so cheap, give him his shit back. It's all nasty and everything, but give it. If he was cheap, give it back to him. Why'd you take it?
Want to punish women because they got shortchanged.
Hey, Cinnabunny.
They're mean. They're cheap. They're bitter. Okay? And now that we're on this subject, male ego is just unbelievably fragile. Now, if he pulls out his dick, you don't think he knows it's little, that he doesn't measure up. So he's waiting for you to say something. Okay? He's waiting for you to say, oh my God, he's waiting for you to make up an excuse to get up out of there. Okay? He's waiting for you to reject him. This is wild, man. This is wild.
If she's talking about who I think she's talking about, she's lying. She tried to humiliate that man. Yeah, it's who you're talking. Yeah, it's who you're thinking. It is.
And Divine Mother, if you're listening to this, sweetheart, it would be amazing to see if the world got fucked up because of men with little penises. Maybe Napoleon had a little dick. Napoleon Bonaparte, the one who knocked the nose off the Sphinx, the nose and the lips off of the Sphinx so you couldn't tell the race of the people who built that great structure. I suspect Napoleon Bonaparte had a little dick. Did you know that he was only like 5'2"? Mm-hmm. Now, Nikki said she has to be really in love with you to stay. Now, Nikki, Sun Empress Marie, Black Drill Nation, all of the girls that are in this chat, the next time you encounter a male creature that is mean, giving you a hard time, bullying you, it's safe to say that they have a little dick. Now,
No,
how
it's
much
not.
you want to bet that a lot of those male creatures in the manosphere have little dicks? I'll wait. It's only like 40% of men. Let's go into the comment section. What percentage of men have an average dick? That's 5 to 6 inches, okay? Little dicks fall below 5 inches. Okay? 5, your average. 5 to 6 inches. If you're in a 5-inch club, the 6-inch club, your average. 7 inches, you just made the large category. Okay? Seven to 8 is large. 9 inches and more is extra large. Okay? Now, women are really starting to lose their appetite for dick. They're starting to realize it's mostly to please the man if you open up your legs. 82% of women do not have an orgasm through intercourse. So somebody like Rack Drill Nation, who is a stud, you should not feel intimidated by men at all. I don't give a fuck how much of a tomboy you are, how much of a stud you are, okay?
Did this woman say she was intimidated by men, this person that she's talking about? Or is she just putting words in their mouth or whatever?
You're still a girl. And you're better than them, smarter than them, and they don't like you, sweetheart. You know that, right? You know that male creatures don't like studs. Now, let me explain to you some of the treatment that you have encountered. I'm talking about Rack Drill Nation. You might even have male creatures that will say stuff like, you know, they'll still act like they want to fuck you.
Who is this person and why is she putting their name out here like this?
Or they'll try to say that you ain't really gay. You just ain't had no good dick. You just ain't you didn't meet that right nigga to bust it down. That's why you running around eating pussy, because you didn't meet the right guy. I know that you heard it all. And if you are with your girl and you look like a stud, so they probably could tell that you are gay, they'll try to take your girl in front of you. I've seen this happen. They will flirt with your girl right in front of you and disrespect you. This is the type of shit that goes on with these male creatures. They don't like studs. Okay? Now that we know that at one point The whole earth was female. Okay. So when men see a stud, I think they really want to be a stud. They don't want to be a male creature, especially if they have a little dick. If you got a little dick, you might as well be a stud. Real shit. Because you don't really have a dick. You have a clitoris. Okay? You have a clitoris. So technically, men with little dicks are studs. If you really look at the shit, you might as well be a stud because you got a dick like a clitoris. That's a confirmation. Now that we are,
Her and all this little dicks look like a clitoris. I'm just wondering, does her clitoris look like a dick? Ah.
celibate, single. Compare what you're going through now to your former life when you were getting dick down, you were dealing with male creatures, you were being aggravated, cheated on, disrespected. Compare your life now to your former life. Which do you prefer? Are you happier now that you're not getting a penis slammed into you every 5 seconds?
Well, listen, that slammed it. That's her problem. They just use her as a cum bucket, slamming, jamming, forcing the dick, and yeah, you were a cum bucket.
Hold on. Are you happier now that you don't have to worry about your period coming late because you're scared that you might be pregnant?
Who gets slammed? Exactly. Whores and prostitutes.
Are you happier now that you don't have to suck a dick and gag and choke on it? Because some of you bitches had, either average or large penises in your mouth when you were dealing with these male creatures. Now you don't got to be slurping and choking and pretending like you like it. Okay? Because some of you women that actually were in relationships with male creatures, you were sucking dick constantly.
Maybe they liked it.
And you really didn't enjoy it. You did it to please him.
Maybe they did. Maybe they did.
Now, Rack Drill Nation said, yeah, I'm happier now without all that men drama. And let's talk again about studs.
Oh, she's in the
Don't
chat.
get it fucked up. Many studs used to be with men. And they didn't like it. They noticed the pattern of abuse, disrespect, tiptoeing around their ego. So when they become a stud, they're letting the world know, leave me alone. No, I don't want your dick. Your dick is not all that. And the reason why I respect studs more than the average woman is because, they're not dick obsessed. Okay? They know that the shit is whack. It doesn't make you come. It gives you diseases. It gives you babies. And they're the only ones that's really keeping it real. The rest of you bitches are obsessed with male creatures. And when you get into a relationship with them, you're faking it. You're laying in bed going, oh my God, I'm going to come. No, you're not. Lying ass bitch. Lying ass bitch.
Again, if she was really happy living like this, she wouldn't have done a spell to force men to be attracted to her. I will never let her live that pathetic crap down. Exactly. And that was just no more than a week ago. I give it 4 days ago tops that she did that shit.
Why are you lying to that man like that? Just so he could get off of you? You don't want this motherfucker on top of you no more. It's been 13 minutes, 15 minutes. He's hitting it doggy style. Your pussy juice dried up. You're not even wet anymore. It's starting to become irritated. So you make a couple of extra noises. Oh my God, oh my God. And you know that's going to get him excited. Anything to get this motherfucker off of you. Now imagine living like that day in and day out. Sucking dick. Fucking without coming.
So obviously this is how she thought she would keep the men in her life, fucking and sucking day in and day out, as she said. Miss People Pleaser, who don't know how to say no, will take a beat down and still see the man. And by the way, she still talks to Milkman to this day. Yes, she does.
And felt up, pretending like you like it. Okay. Tiptoeing around his ego, cooking his food, praying every month that your period comes.
If you're going through all this, you shouldn't be with him. You gotta tiptoe around his ego and tiptoe. This, yeah. Scared to leave. He was the only man you can get. Just like that guy you were seeing for 5 months, who wasn't giving you any money, blah 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 blah, as you say. But once you saw the smegma on him, that's when you decided to leave.
Praying that this nigga don't go out there and get you a disease like HIV. Imagine living in a constant state like that, day in and day out. Oh my God. And if he gets, you know, in a bad mood, he disrespects you. He looks at girls in front of you. He does stuff to fucking get on your nerves. And then he'll give you some corny ass flowers to make up for it. Imagine living like that. And then
you're living like that and he's doing those things because you've shown him that he can. He tested you and he's like, oh yeah, I got a dumb one right here. That's why you live like that, because you took that shit.
And lying to the rest of us like your man is so great. Oh, you're just jealous because you don't got a man. Okay, bitch. Okay.
Yep, that's exactly it.
I wonder if I should call my homegirl up. Slurp, slurp. This bitch is sucking dick, rolling her eyes. Damn, I'm tired of watching these horror movies, says Crystal Swirlz. Let me call my homegirl up. Her homegirl is sucking dick and rolling her eyes. Bend over, twerk, do this, do that.
Well, you and your homegirl are two peas in a pod that do the same type of men. Let's see. And she was obsessed with sucking dick. She used to refer to herself as a chicken sucker. Now she brings it up like it's the worst thing. Yeah. I think this is now, especially given her medical condition and where it's going, she knows that getting a man is pretty much out of the question for her. I think that's why she's really going in about it now. Getting a man is now over.
I'm laughing at you bitches. You cannot fool me. I know how it is with these fucking male creatures. Okay? I know how they are. They get on your fucking nerves. And I know you tired of rolling over and this man rolling over on top of you. Your pussy's not even wet. Okay? You still on the last day of your period.
Oh boy, here we go.
And you're like, damn, am I gonna bleed all over his dick? Oh my God, I hope my period's over. I know exactly what you're going through. It's the last fucking day. You know that last day where you still spotting? You know what I'm saying? And when you go to the back.
I ain't never had no man bother me like that about my period. Never. I don't know who she dealing with, but never, 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 never. They know it's on. They be like, and that I ain't never been bothered like that.
Bathroom, you're like, oh God, it's still here. And you hoping and praying. He's like, oh my God, you're wet, you're wet. You're like, stupid motherfucker. No, I'm not. I'm still in my period, you dumbass bitch.
But you're gonna deal with men like that when all you offer is your pussy and head jobs. No personality, no characteristics. You ain't got a job to go to. You ain't got no business. You don't have no other business with yourself. And so when all you offer is sex, then yeah, he's gonna bug you because if that's the only thing he can get out of you, oh yeah, he's gonna want it 24/7. Yeah, that's the man you deal with because, like they say, what you bring to the table, and then you lay you lay your mouth up there in your pussy because that's what you bring to the table. Nothing else.
You can't fool me and act like men are all that, okay? Because some of you bitches that are in relationships, you want the rest of us to act like we so jealous of you. Bitch, I'm not jealous. And
you are jealous. That's what I was thinking too. She used to be excited to see black women with white men when she was out. As time went on and she realized that it's not going to happen for her, she got bitter. Oh, yes. Yeah. I wish I could I knew if I could highlight that comment. Yes, yes. Knock, 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 knock. Knock on wood.
Money that he gives you, how much aggravation did you have to go through to get that money? Okay? How much dick did you have to suck to get that money?
See? We are more than just sex objects. Boy, she belittles women more than men do. She belittles women more than men do. How much did you have to suck? How many times did you have to use his pussy? How many suck, fuck, suck, fuck, suck, fuck? Like that's all we do. We're just walking around waiting for the man to want some. We don't do anything else. That's you, Crystal Swirlz.
So please with the bullshit, okay?
No, you.
We're not jealous of you, sweetheart. We're laughing at you.
No, you're jealous of. Well, hold on. She doesn't know how to be a companion at all. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. But she knows how to be a prostitute and a gold digger, but she don't want to be called. Then she don't even do that right either.
Because we know that you faking it when you fuck him. You didn't come. You did not come. Stop lying. Girl, he fucked the shit out of me. I bet he did. Mm-hmm. Did you come? No. So how the fuck did he fuck the shit out of you, dumbass bitch?
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm not even.
Now.
Y'all hear them scratchy throat sounds she's making, right?
I'm starting to look at women differently now. Women are sexy to me now. I'm really not that turned on by men anymore.
Let me back up.
Girl, he fucked the shit out of me. I bet he did. Mm-hmm. Did you come? No. So how the fuck did he fuck the shit out of you, dumbass bitch? Now, I'm starting to look at women differently now. Women
scratchy throat syndrome.
Women are sexy to me now. I'm really not that turned on by men anymore. I don't know if I'm turning gay, if I am gay, but men don't do it for me anymore. No. I've been through enough of them where I see a pattern here. Okay? So it's like,
But if you're picking the same type of dude over and over again, I mean, that's like insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result.
come on, come on, come on. Let me, girl. I know you want to get in my pants because you're guaranteed to come. I'm not going to come from your dick, sweetheart.
No, you just don't do it for me.
So it's time that we stop lying to these men. All you bitches, I said what I said. All you bitches that are in relationships, can you please stop lying to these men?
Can y'all stop please lying to this man? And don't forget, I need $1 cash out because I don't want to work. Hurry up, fill my cash app up, bitches. I need 600 of you bitches to give me $1. Hurry up.
Can you please stop acting like their dick is average when it's way below average? Can you please stop moaning and groaning like you're about to have an orgasm and you're not? You're not. He didn't hit your G-spot. He ignores your clitoris. Can we stop lying to these men? Can we stop?
Now, this is a woman who just said she's dealt with a lot of men that had small peens. Then she talking about, y'all need to stop lying, saying that you're moaning when you're not. He's not hitting your G-spot. Nah, nah. You're the one that was dealing with the short man. This is your story. You stop moaning when you don't come. You stop faking it. Boy.
The bitches that are giving up the ass, y'all making it bad for the rest of us. You lying to these men.
Oh, we're giving up the ass. We're making it bad for you. Jealousy. We're out here having good relationships, good sex, and you want us to stop because it's making it. Oh, come on, Crystal. That's got jealousy written all over it.
It's horrible. Let's really sit here and think about all the men we had in bed that are horrible. And the first thing you thinking, damn, what bitches before you lied to you, sweetheart? Who lied to you, sweetheart?
I'm not thinking about no bitch before. See, that's a telltale right there. He want no. You were worried about the bitches before him. You were wondering how you're going to measure up against the bitches before you.
You don't even know the first thing about eating pussy, a clitoris, how to touch some titties. You grabbing at them like an ape. And we're not just talking about Tyrone. We talking about Brad. Okay, because that's what we fucking. Some of these Brads are horrible. Okay. Can we please stop lying to these men? Because instead of tiptoeing around his ego, you should really find effective ways to communicate without hurting his feelings. Because most of these motherfuckers, they think they know everything. Oh, I know. That's the worst thing you could tell a woman in bed. Relax. Damn. Why you keep criticizing? I'm not criticizing you. I'm trying to tell you how to do it, you dumb motherfucker.
Well, first of all, don't do it in the middle of y'all doing it. Oh my goodness. What if he told you, well, I'm having a hard time here with all this extra fat around you. Open them legs up. if you're gonna have that talk, don't have it in the middle while you're doing it. My man doesn't do any of the stuff she's talking about. I don't know what type of man she sleeps. I don't know either. She's talking to the ones that they may or may not be desperate, and they will take whatever they can get, and she will take whatever she can get, and they meet.
Damn. You can't even tell them what to do in a nice way without them getting offended. And these are the creatures y'all are fucking?
Where was the nice way
Now,
that you told
let's
them?
say you got two women in bed, right? And one girl says to the other one, girl, I mean, I know you trying, girl, but girl, that ain't it. Do it like this. The other girl ain't gonna trip. She gonna be like, oh, you like it like that? You gonna be like, yeah, it feels better like that. But a man? Oh, no, that's World War III. How dare you tell him what to do?
You can tell a man or suggest, but it's your tone of voice. And if what you're doing is not it, and then no, no. Mm-mm.
Because he's gonna think that you criticizing him.
If you tell him in a nice way, and I mean really be nice about it, and he's a real man, he'll want to please you, so he will listen.
Him around, that's how he's gonna take it.
She doesn't even have a bed. She's got to use the back of a Jeep.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
A woman is not gonna think that. If you tell a woman, "Boo, do it like this," she gonna say, "Okay."
And you can say to your man, "Boo, do it like this." You can say that to him too.
Show me how to do it. Like this? Nah. Put your hand right there. Like that? Yeah. Oh my God, like that. Uh-huh. Not a man. A man gonna go, I know. And you gonna be like, no, not like that. He's gonna be like, he gonna suck his teeth. Girl, they are. Ooh, child. Good luck, bitch. Better you than me. Better you than me, bitch. I can't do it. Been there, done that, tried it. It don't work. That male ego is all the way funky. Now, Nikki said they're offended by us wanting pleasure too. Oh, shit.
Like I said, it's about how you talk to them when you're giving this constructive criticism.
And Nikki said they want to do it how they want to because it feels good to them. And Nikki said they don't give a fuck if it feels good to you. I'm done.
Who y'all messing with?
Are y'all looking at these comments in the comment section? Nikki is dropping gems. Nikki said they really think they're doing something when they're not. I'm done. Bitch. Hey, look, y'all need to take this video and use it as a Bible, man.
Yeah, you'll probably take it down. And I bet you some of these women commenting have a man at home or a boyfriend, somewhere. I bet you some of them have men in their lives. The only thing funky is that Roach House. Yeah, she's got, some of these women do have men, because I've seen on past lives where two of them have actually said they left or kicked out their boyfriend, and they were Tyrones. So they kiki, haha, and laugh with her. She got 4,000 subs. And how many donate? How many do we see in the live chat all the time? Like I said, the majority come in, laugh, see what craziness she's got going on, and they go on about their business.
If you need it in fine print, in order for you to have the words right in front of you so you can wake the fuck up, use this video, go into the comment section and use it. And say to yourself, oh my God, Nikki is right. And she said, they don't give a fuck if it feels good to you. Damn. They're annoying. And girl, I give up. I give up on them. I'm not impressed. I mean, after you have sex with so many men and you're not satisfied, you look back and say there was only one guy that fucked me right and found my G-spot. He didn't really stroke my clitoris, but he fucked me and he hit the roof of my vagina and found the G-spot. Okay. But he couldn't eat pussy though. You see what I'm saying? So it's never going to be a guy that really rocks your world. He might do one thing good, and because he did that one thing good, you color the whole experience as being good. But no, in actuality, you did that one thing right, and the rest was garbage. But I'll take it. It's better than the whole thing being garbage. Thank you, Celestial Night, because I'm telling you, I feel so sorry for some of these girls. And when do we learn how to fake it? When do we learn to just lay there and take the dick?
And see, that's I said this in a live before. You probably just laying there. That's why you're not enjoying yourself. Or perhaps the fact that you're just laying there is why he goes ahead and enjoys himself. That's why he goes ahead, don't worry about you, and enjoys himself, because he sees that you're not worried about you either, because you're just laying there.
And not orgasm, lie and say that we did orgasm when we didn't. And then, you know, he's acting like a maniac. He's acting like a fucking ape, banging on his chest. Oh my God, I'm going to come. And you're like, you're so jealous. You're like, wow, he's taking a trip to heaven off of my expense.
So she's just starfishing? I never heard of that. I never heard of starfishing.
And don't be surprised if he calls you on the phone. Can I come over? And you're like, oh God, I got to do it again.
You can say no, you're busy, you're washing your hair.
Even as young girls, do we realize that this is wrong? That you're getting ripped off. And I think our grandmothers kind of figured it out. That's why they said get some money out of him before he leaves. Don't let him show up empty-handed on his step. If he rings the bell, he better have something in his hand. Because they knew this sex isn't all that for a woman. Man on woman sex is kind of whack. They knew it.
Or maybe just the women in your family just lay there. Generation after generation after generation. You know how starfish just lay spread out on the surface. That's what it's called when a woman. Oh, I never heard of that term. Yeah, she's starfishing.
Damn, we're actresses. Let's just keep it real. We're actresses. Sick of It says, shout out to Sick of It. She said they like you being in chaos as well. They don't like women who are peaceful and calm. I noticed that. And Sick of It also.
If they don't like women who are peaceful and calm, then why do they talk about us having bad attitudes? If they don't like us peaceful and calm, then why do they complain that we have bad attitudes?
People said, keep a straight face the whole time. I'm done. The next time one of you bitches get fucked, this is what I want you to do. I'm going to keep you a homework assignment. The next time you getting fucked, try to do like Sick of It says. and keep a straight face. You gonna bust out laughing in the middle of this nigga fucking you. You gonna have crystal swirls.
And he will never ever see you again. And then let's just say, oops, that pre-cum happens. Now you got a baby and you're a baby mama. And whose fault is it? It's yours, because you decided to take Crystal Swirl's advice and just lay there with a straight face. Well, now you got a baby for the next straight 18 years. Ha 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 ha.
Voice in your head, like Crystal knows I'm faking it. He gonna be like, what's so funny? You laughing at me? And you gonna be like, no, I was thinking about something I saw on TV.
Well, if they're male divested, there shouldn't be even exactly. There shouldn't even be a next time. They shouldn't even be having this discussion. They shouldn't even be. If you're divested, you should not even be talking about men.
TV. He gonna be like, you lying. In the middle of us having sex, you just bust out laughing? Do I look stupid to you? One day, you know what you gonna do? All you girls that are opening up your legs to these creatures, you just gonna bust out laughing in the middle of fucking. Don't say I didn't warn you. Mattress actress. I'm done. Mattress actress. Exactly. And it's sad, because when men, all of this could stop. You know that, right?
If they feel they have to act, why even do it? Why complain? Why go through all this? If you know you're gonna have to act, why bother doing it?
If we stop lying to them, and when they ask us, did you come? And we just say no, you're going to step all over his ego by saying no. And now you're going to have another torture session of him poking, rubbing, like he's starting a forest fire. He's rubbing your clit like he's starting a forest fire with his big old rough hands. God. Whew, I'm getting a headache.
You say, I thought all the women were supposed to buy an island together. Oh yeah, how many times have we heard that? And the last time they talked about it, she was talking about just a world full of, women couples, lesbian couples. But then she's like, well, we're going to need some men. Let's see, we'll get 100,000 men and we'll put them in Georgia. I don't know why she said that, but she did. They'll put them in Georgia and then they will rent them out to fulfill their sexual needs. And then when you're done, you'll put them back until you rent them out again. But then at the same time, we don't need men for nothing. They're not good for anything. I mean, all that in the same 2 or 3 minutes.
Just thinking about it. And you laying there like, oh, God, I shouldn't have said nothing.
Oh, yeah, you can tell she don't get none.
Because now I got to sit here and he going to poke me like I'm a science, a science experiment, trying to figure out how my body works. That's another torture session. I'm good. I'm celibate and I'm happy. I really didn't enjoy sex with men. I really didn't. I mean, I might have enjoyed some of it if the man knew how to suck titties right, touch my breasts right.
Of course, if he knew how to do that stuff right. Which, there you go again. I didn't enjoy it unless they knew how to do this right. Well, of course, that goes for every woman. If he's doing it right, yeah, you're going to enjoy it. If he's doing it wrong, not so much. Ugh.
Finger me right, then yeah, you'll enjoy it. But if he doesn't do it like a girl, like it's 2 women, I'm not going to enjoy it. No. I don't enjoy having a dick ramming me. I'm not even fully lubricated. Okay?
Well, who wants a dick ramming them? Number one. Two, you're probably not gonna get lubricated if you're just laying there like what Cindy Bunny said, like a starfish. If you're just laying there with a straight face, I mean, you're pretty much telling him, go ahead, get your rocks off. I'm just gonna lay here and let me know when you're done. You can't complain about that. I mean, you're pretty much on the sideline watching the game. Of course, you're not going to enjoy it if you're not in the game playing.
You think you suck my breasts a little bit. You rub my clitoris like a forest fire, okay? Which is not the correct way to touch a clit.
A forest fire?
Because it's very, very sensitive.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay. And then you think you're going to take your dick and run it in me and I'm supposed to be all excited. No. And then after it's all done, this horror show called sex is all done. Okay. You're going to ask me, did I come?
Horror show? Really?
There's so many women, Nikki, that say, I could have had a V8. And then we get on the phone with our girlfriends. And there's two things that happen when we get on the phone with our girlfriends. We either lie about the sexual experience, so the bitch will get jealous of us. Because nobody wants to admit that you're a masturbation device. And you got, number one, you didn't get no money out of them. And number two, you didn't even come.
Because we're not just masturbation devices. See, what I tell y'all, she belittles women more than men do.
So what are you really doing? So you don't want to make it seem like, you know, you don't want to embarrass yourself by admitting you're getting fucked for free and you're not even coming. Okay. Nobody wants to admit that shit. So you're going to get on the phone with your girlfriend and lie. Yeah, girl, he fucked the shit out of me. But the part you're not going to admit is he came and you didn't. And before he left, he only left $50 on the dresser. What you going to do with that? You might be able to pay your cell phone bill, but damn. You sucked all that dick. He might have even tried to put it in your ass.
Okay, so, I mean, instead of money on the counter, just tell them to bring a kitchen appliance. Like you had, wasn't it Jose, whatever his name was, who brought you the NutriBullet. Tell him you don't want cash. You know, you need a blender, a toaster, I don't know, a case of ramen noodles. I'm pretty sure you're low on those. You know, there's all kinds of things you can ask for. Don't have to be cash.
You did all of that work for what, $50? And you better not ask for more, because then he gonna say, you're a prostitute.
Because you're sounding like a fucking prostitute. You're sounding like a fucking prostitute. The only thing is that you're not really setting a price. He leaves you $50. You don't think that's enough, but you take it. Because you're scared to ask for more, as you said before. You're scared to ask for stuff. So people give you what they think you're worth. So don't complain, Starfish. Don't complain.
Prostitute.
What the fuck? That's a prostituting session. She gets slammed and they leave 50 on the dresser when it's... Yes! Yes! She don't think she's prostituting. It's crazy. It's crazy. She don't think that's prostitution. Gifts, money in exchange for sex, whether you enjoy yourself or not, the exchange is prostitution. She has a low grade Yes, she does. Yes, she does, B-Dub.
He left you $50 and said, go get yourself some breakfast. Go get your nails done. And you know good and damn well you can't get your nails done and get breakfast for $50. Like I said, men are stupid. They don't know the price of living. He left you $50 like you're doing something. And you took it and you put on your biggest smile and say, thank you, baby.
And that right there is your fault. That's your fault that that's all you allowed him to give you. That's your fault. Hell, I mean, why buy the cow when they can have the milk for almost free or $50? Really? Why? Why? If he gave you $2, you would take it and say, "Thank you, baby." You would.
Because if you don't say thank you, baby, with a smile, next time he ain't gonna leave you shit. Okay?
I swear. she dealing with some dusties. She dealing with some dusties.
This is the type of treatment some of you bitches are putting up with.
You.
Okay?
You.
The motherfucker will leave a $50 bill on the dresser like he doing something.
You.
And everything that you gotta do that day costs at least $400 or $500. But you.
Well, you gotta do 4 or 5. How many more dicks is that? Yeah, on your way out, just tell the next guy out there that I need about 5 minutes to clean up, and then tell him to come on in.
Look at that little $50. He's like, "Thank you, baby." He's like, "Don't worry about it. No problem." He kisses you on your cheek. It's a Brad. Okay. And he goes, he got away with murder. He got his dick sucked. Okay. He got you to act like a porno actress. He came at least 2 times. Okay. You gave this motherfucker a massage. You made him breakfast.
Oh shit. I'd be like, hold up, base pay is $50. You want a massage? That's another $25. You want breakfast? That's another $25. You want me to twerk? That's another $25. I mean, hell, every time he asks for something else, you charge him a little bit more. If you knew, if your services were all that, you could do that.
And you got $50. And if you dare say something, he gonna call you a prostitute. Because that's what they doing now. You know that, right? If you ask them for a little bit of money so you could go shopping that day, pay a couple of bills, you're a prostitute. That's what.
And I'd be like, yeah, and you my client. Now, I've got to go so and so and so and so, and I need $100. Why don't you just lay out a plan? Plan A, you get this, 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 this. Plan B, you get this, 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 this. Plan C, you get these services right here. Just lay it all out. That way they know what they're paying for. And then you get the money up front. Problem solved.
What they use to so you won't ask them for nothing. Mm-hmm. That's how they could get free pussy out of you. Like, as soon as they pop that word prostitute, they put you in check.
She needed to print out a menu. There you go. She need to print out a menu and the price is next door and just hang it outside her door. That way they already know what they're paying for. That way she ain't got to ask for nothing. It's already laid out.
Set you up. Oh, as long as I keep using the word gold digger or prostitute, she's not going to ask me for nothing. They know what they're doing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He got away with murder. Because all the shit that you did, the massage, the sex, the dick sucking, the ego stroking, holding him, listening to his problems, cooking him breakfast, $50.
That's your fault.
You did all that for $50.
That's your fault.
Now, some women are actually experiencing this type of treatment in a relationship. Okay? And if he gets paid, he might be generous and give you $200. He might. You'll be lucky if you get that. Okay? Sick of it said, Tyrone only has $5 to $10 to give that he got from the last lady he just left. Yep, y'all better learn the game. You better learn the game. Let me read that comment one more time. Sick of it says, Tyrone only has $5 to $10 to give that he got from the last lady he just left. So he only got $5 to $10 from that other bitch to give to you. And he probably gonna tell you, Smoke weed with it. Go buy you a dime bag. Go buy you a fucking bag of weed with that. Not that I smoke that, but yeah. That's all you're gonna get out of Tyrone. But Brad will leave you $50. But you're gonna be doing all type of pornographic shit for that $50.
I gotta ask, how much money did you spend getting meth for Milkman when he stayed with you? Because I'm pretty sure he had some withdrawals and he was joning for it. So I mean, how much of that money did you spend keeping him there? You know, getting his meth or giving him the money to go get it himself. Either way, same thing.
And he ain't gonna leave you that $50 unless you ask for it. Baby, I'm gonna get my, and you gotta lie. You gotta lie. You could be the type of bitch, you're cheap. You do your own nails. But you'll lie to him just to get some money out of him. Baby, I want to get my nails done. Can you leave me a little something? You got to make it sound like it's a little bit. Can you leave me a little something before you leave? Notice how you got to dumb it down. You can't really ask for money the way you want because then he's gonna shame you. You got to say it like this. Can you leave me a little something? Look at how that sounds, a little something. You scared to say, leave.
Oh my goodness. This is the woman talking about relationships when she was in them, was scared to ask for things she needed, trying to give advice to women now. This is it's a clown show.
Me some money, baby. Can you leave me 300, 400? You better not even dare ask for that type of money. You better not ask.
Why not?
Some of you bitches are scared to ask for 200. Let's keep it real.
You bitch. You bitch. You bitch.
The reason why you like my show, you like Crystal Swirlz, is because Crystal Swirlz keeps it all the way funky. Some of you bitches are scared to ask for $200. If you go anything above 150, you're a gold digger. You, bitches, come on, don't play with me. You can run a Shiwa 7 with that bullshit. I got $500 out of my sugar daddy. Bitch, you're lying.
Bitch, you're jealous. You're jealous because there are women out here who can ask for stuff. Even if they don't get it, they're ballsy enough to ask for it. You're just mad. You're mad that they even ask and even matter when they get it.
Lying ass bitch. Most of you bitches are sucking dick for $50. Can we keep it funky?
We're not all like you. We're not all like you.
Hey, he gonna tell you all type of shit. I'm taking care of my mama. I'm helping her pay her bills. You know what I'm saying? I'm helping all these people out. I'm taking care of my entire family. Liar. You just don't want to give me no money, bitch. Sick of it. Come on, sick of it. Let's go. Keep it coming with the comments, baby. She said, it's pointless being with them. Oh, come on. You solved the whole puzzle with that one comment.
She's so jealous of the women over there. LOL. Crystal doesn't realize you have to have the looks first. Yeah. Yeah. You got to look like something a man wants to pay for. And based on how you look, based on how you look is the kind of men you get first. And then you want to make them pay for something? Shh. Go in the grocery store and are you gonna buy some rotten beat up fruit? No. You want to pay top dollar for top shit. She's not that. And she knows it, and that's why she's scared to ask. Because if she asks for 200, she sure as hell ain't gonna get it. And she's afraid that she asks for a low ball number like 50, she may not get that either. And it's gonna hurt her ego. if she can't even get $50. Just like that millionaire guy who's got that settlement coming, who wanted to move in with her. She asked him to put 50 in her cash app, and he didn't do it. He didn't do it. I don't even know if he existed, but still, he didn't do it. She knows she ain't worth it. That's why she's scared to ask, because that no just reminds her of how worthless she is.
You need a comment of the year award for that one comment you did.
Thank you.
That's why I tell
I
y'all,
accept.
keep it coming in the comment section. Please don't think I'm not looking at these comments as I'm talking. It's pointless being with them. Okay, so let's summarize this whole thing. You're not coming.
Oh, she more than 300.
You're not getting paid. You giving free ego stroking, massages, dick sucks, blow.
And all this money too. He only give me $50. He only give me $50. I had to ask for it. But every time you turn around, she's the one giving money. $200 to mow her lawn. And I'm pretty sure they way overpriced her to fix her house. And then there's $200 to buy Rachel Tyrone to sit in the car while they ride around together because she didn't want to take Uber. She paid him $200 to ride around with her, and then she wanted to stop and get some donuts, and he got on her about, I thought you're supposed to lose weight. You shouldn't eat 3 donuts. Well, go ahead and have 2. So there, she was scared to eat in front of him. I'm not paying no man $200 to ride around with me. I'm gonna use GPS. She should have had him teach her how to do that. But you're not gonna sit in my car and tell me what I can and cannot eat. I didn't pay you for that. Shut the fuck up, or get out of my car. Really, get out.
Jobs. Okay, support, nurturing, cooking. What you doing all that for? Tell me.
I'll tell you.
Now we got a man in the goddamn chat, and he knows what's up.
You're doing all that so that when you're in your situation right now, you have somebody that'll take care of you. I mean, you want the man to work and do everything, fix his own plate, do this. All you had to do is fix the plate and do some laundry every now and then and be loving. And then you would have somebody there taking care of you as you about to hit that wheelchair.
We know how many times you left that $50 bill on that dresser. You know you getting away with murder.
If you let him,
you got the full treatment, nigga. You got your dick sucked like a goddamn pro.
She wants men to put money, and I mean lots and lots of money, in her cash app. Take care of her, and she doesn't have to do a damn thing. But when a man only gives $50 and she lays there, she wants to complain that she got to do. It's ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Because you made the bitch work. Come on, take it all the way down. Take it all the way down. She choking and gagging. Spit flying everywhere. And in the back of your mind, you're saying, damn, I'm getting away with murder. We know. Then she gonna tell her all your problems. Okay? She's being your little therapist. She's like, baby, it's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. She's rubbing on your shoulders, making you feel good, rubbing away all the tension from the day. She get up and make you breakfast in bed. You know what I'm saying? You laying up in bed all night next to some warm, soft titties and a nice little ass. You getting a lot for that $50, bro. You getting a lot for that $50, bro.
We are more than tits
so
and
please
ass.
stop the bullshit. Okay? Now Yashi Couture says, I just got cussed out via text from a Brad after he sent me $500.
Ooh, hold on. Why buy the milk when you can have it for Calvin free? I just said that probably 15, 20 minutes ago. I said the exact same thing, Vito. I ain't gotta tell no woman how to go down on me. No. And if a guy is really forcing your head down on him that you got to gag, all I can say is bite that shit. He won't do it again. Oh boy, let me back up what this person was about to say.
Bro, you getting a lot for that $50, bro. So please stop the bullshit. Okay? Now Yashi Couture says,
Women, you
I just got cussed out via text from a Brad after he sent me $500. He called me a broke bitch. That's okay, Yashi. That's okay, Yashi. You doing better than the rest of us, bitch. I said what I said. You doing real fucking good. What is you talking about?
So he sends her 500 and calls her a broke bitch, and it's all good.
$500? Bitch, teach me what you do. What is your trick? Now, Caramel Callie said, I used to be on What's Your Price? And I was only getting $200 for a dinner date, but with white men only. Okay, so these are the girls that are getting money, okay?
There's a site called What's Your Price? Let's see, LOL, Crystal is jealous of that 500. She's going to ask for it for $2 in cash. That girl got 500 from one person and she can't even get. Ooh, boy, that's sad.
These are the girls that are getting money. And the rest of you bitches are fucking for $50, $100. Let's just keep it real.
I mean, the rest of you literally don't. What?
Okay, you know, if you go above $100, he gonna call you a gold digger. He gonna say he ain't got it. He gonna say that's a lot of money.
You are gold digging, prostituting, no matter how much money you get. It doesn't matter. You're digging, and that's what you find: $50, $2, whatever. You're prostituting. Just because you can't get above 100. That's what it is. She can't get above 100. So after 100, that's when it becomes prostitution. She's deflecting. See, as long as it's below 100, that's not prostitution. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. You just cheat. Starfish.
So, and listen, if you're not getting the type of money that Yashi Couture is getting, then please don't fuck. I mean, if you really fucked up and desperate, your phone is about to get off. Okay. But for the most part, if your phone is cut on, you're paying your own bills.
Wait a minute. If you're desperate and your phone's about to get cut off, then okay, yeah, go ahead and do it then. Guess what's going to happen then? That guy who pays that phone bill, oh, it's an emergency, about to get cut off. That's what he's going to continue to pay you because you were desperate for that 50 then, and he's going to stick to that 50 and not pay you a cent more.
Okay, you might be struggling a little bit, but everything is paid for. You're just broke. You can't order DoorDash. You can't buy a wig. It's okay. Please.
DoorDash ain't that expensive. I'm sorry, but if Crystal wants to see money from men, she needs to join a fat fetish site. She's made it clear she doesn't want to better herself, so she just needs to go that route. You know what? Yeah. I mean, you can go on OnlyFans, and you can, even if she didn't want to go on a fat fetish site, you can go on OnlyFans and sell feet pics. I know a girl She has one, and men will send her underwear. She will, wear them and send them back for a price. You can find all kind of crazy shit. Her husband, he'll wear a sweatshirt all day with his cologne, sweat, whatever, and they will turn around and sell that used sweatshirt for a price. You can do all kinds of things, but this chick here is just lazy and don't want to do anything. Just cash app her to sit on her ass.
Please don't suck dick for $50, sweetheart. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? Because these men are getting away with murder. And you are.
And there are people on OnlyFans who will buy whatever's in, especially if you're female, will buy whatever is in your wastebasket in your bathroom. And of course, you know what will be in our wastebaskets. And they buy that shit. This girl was actually telling me they will buy that shit. Use tampon, blah, blah. So, as gross as that sound, Crystal got plenty of trash laying around her house. One man's trash is another man's treasure. And she can turn that trash into a treasure and have her house clean at the same time.
Fucking up the game for the rest of us. Okay? Don't do that. Because if you sucking dick for $50,
Oh, good right? Grief. $50.
Do you really think that man is going to give you $100? The next time he wants to, can I come over? Can I come over?
No, because you already lowballed yourself.
And the next girl that he gets with, she's going to tell him $300 and he going to look at her like she crazy.
But you know what? If she stands her ground and she's worth it, he going to be like, shit, man, fuck. But he going to do it though. But he going to get the 300. She's going to get the 300. If she knows her, if she knows she's about it, she gonna get that 300.
You fucking up the game. Stop fucking and sucking if you're not gonna get no goddamn money out this motherfucker. And no, you're not a prostitute.
Yeah, you
no,
are.
I'm not promoting prostitution. I am.
You are committing the act of. What you're talking about right here is promotion. Telling these women to do this, that's promotion. But when you actually do it, you are, girl.
I'm promoting hypergamy.
No.
There's a difference.
No.
Okay? I'm promoting hypergamy.
No, you're not.
Because a man ain't going to deal with you if he not going to get no pussy. If he not going to get no home-cooked food. If he's not benefiting from being with you, he not gonna fuck with you. So you should do the same thing to him. If you're not benefiting from him, why the fuck are you fucking with him? Now, things are only gonna get worse between men and women, because a lot of bitches ain't fucking. You are not alone. And these male creatures, they gonna learn the hard way.
That's exactly what it is, Crystal. You're not in a relationship with these men. That's not what hypergamy is. I know. I don't understand. She keeps throwing that around. I think she really needs to look up the definition. She really does.
I said the down low movement. Somebody in the comment section said it. The down low movement is a result of what? Us pulling back. A lot of us are pulling back with the pussy and the resources and the time and energy. A lot of us ain't doing it no more. Fuck your ego. I'm not going to ego stroke you if you ain't giving me nothing to be ego stroked about. Nope, I'm not going to do it. You want a pat on the head for bad behavior? I'm not going to do it. So that's pretty much the end of my live. Let me give the call-in number. If I could get anybody to call, hold on, let me turn on my phone. I might take one call before I end the show. Because I know some of you girls out there, some of you girls out there, I want to hear a story. If you got a story for me about these male creatures and how bad it is out here, as far as what they're offering money-wise. Are they taking care of women? Are they trying to be in a relationship now? Are they using a relationship to get unlimited pussy and throw you chump change? What's really good with y'all? And how many of y'all out there?
Sleeping with men for money equals prostitution. Women getting into a serious relationship, marriage with a man who can take care of her equals hypergamy. The gist of it, at least. Yes, yes, yes. And she don't know the difference.
Are single and celibate and happy? Are you single and celibate and unhappy? I want to hear that too. Let me just get one person to call in. We can end the live if I get one phone call in. Let me put the call-in number in. And if you got any friends out there that are making asses out of themselves, you don't gotta tell a person's name. Make up a fake name. But if you got some dumb bitches in your life, right? You got dumb bitches in your life. Let me know who they are. They could be, give them an anonymous name. If you got women that you know of that are just, they don't have no standards, let me know. The call-in number is 904-554-6758. Let's end this live with a phone call. Please don't let me down. Please call up the number. But before we do that, somebody go in the comment section and put the number down. I'm going to give you a job. Yashi, do me a favor, sweetheart. Put the call-in number in. It's 904 554 6758. Because we want to know your secret, Yashi. Why don't you call in? I'll tell you what. You getting cash out these motherfuckers. $500, bitch? Can I be like you? Yashi. Put us on. All right?
Y'all, she wants some of that 500. Drop her a cash app.
Call up the show and tell us about your experiences getting that type of money out of these male creatures. What do you, is it because of the way you look? Is it because you're leveled up? Is it because of your location? Like, or do you have maybe, that's just your requirement. If you want to talk to me
all that.
and me go on a date with you or have sex with you, you got to take care of me. So what are you really doing out there, Yashi? Let me see if she'll call. Okay. Ah, shit, that's her. Yashi.
Hello?
Hey, Yashi.
Hey, girl.
Thanks for calling in. You are killing
welcome.
it right now. You one of the only girls that is representing right now and getting real money out of these male creatures.
Tron, it was hell getting that, okay? I done known this brat for a year. But, yeah. So I finally asked him, because I had surgery back in August, right? So I was out. I couldn't see him. But I asked him for a little helping. And I asked him for $500, and he sent it. And immediately after he sent it, I was like, "Thank you, Zaddy." And he was all like, "Oh, yeah, nice knowing you." I'm all like, what are you talking about? Like, he was all like, "You're a broke bitch." And he just started going off on my ass. I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
He called you all of that after he sent you the money?
After, I'm like, yo, you could have just said no, fucking weirdo.
No, he didn't say no because he's a people pleaser.
Yeah, he definitely is.
And so so you didn't see him no more after that, have any relations with him?
No, I haven't seen him in 3 months.
Do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe that she just wouldn't admit that some guy ghosted her after a certain amount of time? That he actually dropped her off some money first and then stopped talking to her? I mean, it's possible, but I don't know.
So the quickest way to get rid of a man is what?
Ask him for some cash.
Asking for some money.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. All of these girls that are getting beat up, stalked, ask for money.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you he'll stop stalking you. He'll stop harassing you. The reason why
Anyway, that was my favorite Brad, but not anymore. I mean, that just happened like 2 hours ago. Like literally 2 hours ago. I was so sad. And then your live was literally talking about that. So I'm all like, let me put my little experience in what just happened to me.
Is that the only time that you got money out of a man?
Hold up. So she had surgery August, September, October, November. Well, not quite November yet, but yes, it is November. Damn, what am I thinking? And you just asked for money now, and he called you a broke bitch and ghosted you. I want to know what happened in between August and 2 hours ago. That's more to this story than that.
No, I mean, from Brad's, they love to give money. Like, you just gotta ask, I guess.
Girl,
This
what?
is the only one that's ever cussed me out about it. Yeah, most of them are nice.
Girl, what brands do you know? Because the ones I know on them dating sites are cheap. They'll tell you right before the conversation even begins, please don't ask me for any money. Just
That's your problem. Asking for men on dating sites. Yeah, everybody's going to say, don't ask for this, don't ask for that, because dating sites are known for that. Hookups, women asking for money, men asking for sex. Well, like I said, hookup. Get off the damn dating sites and go meet people in the real world.
girls on here, they want you to pay their phone bill and all type of weird stuff. I'm not like that. They'll tell you.
Oh, and I'll go ahead and ask them. Still ask them. Yeah.
I think a lot of black women have been I think black women have been brainwashed into thinking that asking for money is bad.
And it's not. No. But I just sent you some of the money he sent me, so did you get it?
Oh, y'all hear that? She just sent some money. I wonder how much it is. But like I said, something happened between August and 2 hours ago.
Oh shit! You sent me some money. Shout out to that Brad. Let me check my goddamn. I'll check my cash out. I'm gonna be classy.
Now, why is it that all the other times she got a cash out, we heard the little change dropping sound? We didn't hear hers. Let me back up. I think she said $7, or did she say 70? Let me back up.
Into thinking that asking for money is bad.
And it's not. No.
Oh yeah, she's probably cute.
But I just sent you some of the money he sent me, so did you get it?
Oh shit! You sent me some money. Shout out to that Brad. Let me check my goddamn. I'll check my cash out. I'm gonna be classy. I'm gonna check it after the show.
I guarantee she's thinking she's gonna get a big amount, just like that $100 that Sasha got from Maestro, and she took 66 of that $100. This girl got 5. Crystal's thinking she got. I bet she's thinking she made bank. Her face, if we could only see it. If we could only see her face, be priceless. But let's listen.
Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome, babe.
But you know what? That's what I'm saying.
Hold up. Hold up. Did she say the amount?
But I just sent you some of the money he sent me, so did you get it?
Oh shit! You sent me some money. Shout out to that Brad. Let me check my goddamn. I'll check my cash out. I'm gonna be classy.
Oh, she says $7.
Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome, babe.
But
she
you know
said
what?
7.
That's what I'm saying. Us women have to look after each other, because I'm gonna tell you something.
Right.
They high five each other. If they get a girl to suck their dick for little or nothing, they run and tell their homeboys. They be like, yeah, bro, that's how you do that shit. I'm telling you, they talk about us. So all you girls, Mrs. Nice, sucking dick for free, they talking about you. They laughing at you.
I never sucked his dick, but we did the G a couple times. I've known him for a year, but anyway.
Did you come?
They are dumb.
I did.
What?
She said she did. She said she came. Oh, let me back up. Let me back up.
Do that shit. I'm telling you, they talk about us. So all you girls, Mrs. Nice, sucking dick for free, they talking about you. They laughing at you.
I never sucked his dick, but we did the G a couple times. I've known him for a year, but anyway.
Did you come?
I did.
What?
Anyway, I don't want to get into it.
Girl, we jealous of you. We jealous.
Right.
You coming and you getting money? What the fuck? Oh my God, you winning.
Oh my God, who is this chick, whatever her name is? Girl, you just cracked the code. You just cracked the code, caller.
I haven't had sex with him since like 5 months ago. But anyway.
You had sex through intercourse? You came through intercourse?
Yeah. How else do you come?
Ooh, she said, yeah. How else do you come? Girl, you have not been listening to Crystal. She said the only way is through the clit. You haven't been listening to her. Oh, I can't wait to hear what Crystal has to say now.
I feel like shit.
Don't.
You feel like shit.
But I don't come through intercourse. Is something wrong with me because I don't come through intercourse?
No, there's nothing wrong with you. I had to practice, you know? You gotta like be able to squirt on your own, and it's easier to like come during intercourse. I'm being so vulgar right now, but
so
yeah.
You squirt, girl.
Oh my goodness,
this is horrible. Maybe.
This is where the student becomes the teacher.
Maybe there's something that we're doing wrong and you're doing right.
No.
Oh my God.
It's really the luck of a drama, be honest with you. Yeah.
So you gotta concentrate. Like, what is your secret?
Don't be a starfish.
A dildo. Yeah. You mean to be able to squirt on your own? You just use your dildo, and then when you actually do
I thought she was talking about with the dude, not a dildo.
have sex, is easier to.
Oh, she's talking about
So
practice.
he finds your G spot with his penis, like, because that only happened to me one time.
Yeah. This guy had a big one. I don't know, but yeah.
So are bigger dicks better than the little dicks? Yeah.
Yeah, it can go further, I guess. I don't know. Sex is not my thing. I don't be talking about sex in public. I feel so weird right now. But yeah.
Men talk about it. I think women have been shamed out of talking about it. We give it up, but we don't even want to talk about it. Like,
no, we're just modest.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a man with a little penis?
Oh yeah. Mhm.
And when that happens,
oh
my God.
He was a black guy, right? I haven't had sex with black guys in like 3 years. That was my last like black guy ex, and his dick was so like minuscule, and I used to hate it. So
oh my God. we finally got a confession. So all you little dick guys that are listening to this live, you like, oh shit. So you hated it? Like what was going through?
And he used to always play like these gold digger videos and like try and shame me, the black guy from 3 years ago. And I'm all like, dude, your dick is too little to be acting like this. And when we broke up, I was like, that's why your dick gonna turn into a coochie, bitch, because it was so small. But anyway, yeah.
You destroyed him before you
I did. Mhm.
You make every woman squirt.
You got to, you know.
So you talking about those gold digger videos on YouTube? Where the girl is walking past and she don't talk to him until she sees him get into the fancy car.
Exactly. Mhm.
Girl.
Anyway.
If you got a little dick, you can't hit it for free. So you can't do what the big dick guy does. So get over it. You gotta pay, motherfucker.
And he was even cheaper than the bread. So anyway.
Yeah. So how do you get rid of a cheap guy? Like how can, when a guy is cheap? What type of things do cheap men say?
Well, they're going to play you those gold digger videos. They'll have
it's
like
bad for the mattress, I
points,
swear.
and they're pretty easy to point out. And it's kind of disgusting.
Because the latest thing that I've encountered from a guy is some saying, I got to take care of my family. You know what I'm saying? I got to pay all my mother's bills and this and that. That's the latest thing that they say.
And that guy said that it was her birthday in August, and she asked for $20, and that's what he said. That was the excuse he gave. So even just a few months ago, during her birthday, she was not male divested.
I ain't got that one yet.
Yeah, well, that's the new one they came up with.
Oh, okay.
So they always changing the goalposts. So be aware for that. If you hear that one, you heard it here first.
Okay.
But I thank you for the Cash App. Thank you so much. Thank you for calling in. And girl, we admire you. But before you go, Yashi, I'm gonna ask you for one last thing. Give me an exact way that you ask a man for money. What exactly do you say?
Well,
yeah, she wants to know so she can try it now.
Sometimes I'll hint around to it, like, I have this coming up or that coming up, or, Christmas coming up. And if they don't catch the hint, then I'll just flat out ask them, like, So you got to kind of do both.
And
back in the day, the guys were quick to catch on to when you were hitting on to something. Like 5 years ago, they were quick to catch on, like, oh, I got that, but I don't get that nowadays. Like, I find myself having to flat out ask, even
because
after
the simp culture. They made it seem like a man is a simp if he takes care of a woman.
Yeah, it's just so fucking oblivious nowadays. It's weird. Yeah. So the brat caught me a broke bitch, and I'm in my feels about it right now. So yeah.
And you ain't that broke bitch. You got $500. Shit, you good.
Right. I'm not even sad about it because I have like thousands in the bank account, but like still, he just want to text all day, and it's like, dude, you gotta send me something. This is getting crazy.
Oh, he wanted you to text him like, what would he say? What you doing? What you got planned for the day?
Stupid stuff. Exactly. Yeah.
And so, what would you say to that?
I'll just be like, I'm going to the gym, I'm eating, I'm working,
He's trying to find out if you're fucking somebody else. That's what it is.
I'm sorry?
He's trying to find out if you being intimate with somebody else.
Or you'll have something to say if he don't ask those questions and he just pops up at your front door. You'll complain about that. He's not necessarily seeing if you fucking, he's just seeing if you're available.
I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Well, we thank you for the tips and the advice. And maybe we could try to be like you and get $500. Girl, I would love to get $500.
No, be like yourself and just, hint around. If they don't catch the hint, just flat out ask them. Because, they're going to fucking ask you for some coochie, the fuck.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Well,
don't be scared.
Starfish is not going to ask.
All right, and I love you, and I was sad when you were talking about you were leaving. I'm glad you decided to stay with us, because I love your content.
Thank you. And I know that you girls that are getting the money, what do you have to say? One last thing. What do you have to say to the girls that are fucking for free or they fucking for $50?
But what works for this woman is more likely not going to work for Crystal. Exactly. It's not. And that girl said, hint around or ask. And Crystal's not going to do that.
Alex, what do you have to say to them?
Stop that shit, the hell. Yeah. Well, just know your worth. Know your worth. You want to fuck, like, whatever. But,
she must be new because Crystal does it every 3 months.
It has to be a balance.
Yeah, she gotta be new.
You were talking about your friends, right? So I did want to, segue into this, right? My mom's friend's daughter, their friend is trying to get rid of her daughter. She's 29, right? So I helped her bring her over to my place. She's supposed to be moving in, but I'm scared to move her into my place. Anyway, I brought her over to my place to help her with her resume. And I was asking her about, her dating life, because she's kind of, socially awkward. Anywho, we revised her resume. And she was talking about her boyfriend. She kept saying, my man. I was like, well, your man, he in prison. What? He been in prison for 7 years. I was like, girl, that's not your man. That man is gay. And she was like, no, my man not gay. He's a man of God. Shut the fuck. I want to punch her ass in the fucking face.
He gonna come out and give her a damn disease. That's what he gonna happen.
I know. Oh my God, poor girl.
Well, you can't save everybody. Some of these women, they really think that love is everything. It's really not. Men don't love. Like Priscilla said, they don't love.
Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, I'd be listening to YouTube videos about people like you. I didn't know people like you actually existed. She was like, people like me, what do you mean? I was like that date men that come right out of prison and they're gay and they be having diseases. And she was looking at me like I had 3 heads. I was like, yeah.
You know that there's a lot of girls. A lot of girls are jealous of girls like you.
Oh.
You are?
Yeah, I get that a lot. I don't know why. It's so weird. I just be minding my own little business.
No, because you got the ability to get money out of men. And there's girls out there that they doing all of this stuff for a man and they not getting no compensation.
And that's why you asked her, what does she do? That's why you asked her, what does she do?
Also, some women are not looking for money from a man. I find that a lot too. They'd be like, oh, I get my own cash, blah, blah, blah. But yeah.
They lying to themselves.
Crystal is jealous as fuck right now. All of this is projection. Yep.
I know. Weird.
I just think their self-esteem is not high enough they think they don't deserve it. Or they allowed the man to talk that gold digger shit to them or that prostitute shit to them and they fell for it.
You got low self-esteem.
Oh yeah, they will do that. That's kind of like what the brat was doing. Because I blocked his ass on my text messenger, so he been texting me through Venmo for the past like 2 hours. Like, you bitch. I'm like, damn, he was going in on my ass. Like, what the fuck?
Do you really think that there's a pussy drought going on and a lot of women are not having sex with men no more? Do you really think that?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah, for sure.
No.
Damn. Is it because of the inflation?
It could be because of that, or because they think you're a gold digger or a prostitute, like you were saying. They automatically think that of you, you know? So when you do ask, they're like, their little spidey senses go off. But I don't give a shit. I'm a woman, and like I deserve the fruits of the world, and we all do. So believe in yourself, ladies, and get your money and get theirs too. But be nice about it.
Because if you don't get the money out of them, they're just gonna use you and throw you away.
Oh, she completely missed when the woman said, get your money and theirs. Not saying that I agree with it, but she just overlooked, get your own money.
Exactly. Yeah.
So thank you so much, Yashi. We love you.
Love you too. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.
The bitch admitted to not having standards and low self-esteem. Now she want to act brand new. Hey, Moonstone. This live is about to end, girl.
Well, ladies, y'all heard it from Yashi. Yashi getting her coins, bitch. You saw what he did? He got mad and then called her a broke bitch after he sent the money. So basically, she got her coins. How mad are you going to be? Because they're going to leave you anyway. You might as well get something out of it. So shout out to Yashi for that, insightful commentary. I hope you ladies are taking notes. And girls like Yashi should make you look at yourself and say, you know what? I'm doing something wrong here. Because some of you girls are scared to ask. I've been seeing y'all over there on Shiva 7 channel. Shiva, how do I ask a man for money? Like, oh my God.
And you over there trying to find out the secret too. Just like you just asked Yoshi, what does she do? So stop with the y'all and include yourself.
I just think it's a whole culture of Black women being conditioned to be like men, to act like men, to be masculine, to do everything for yourself, to not ask for any help.
And when you doing stuff for yourself is not masculine, but anyway, not doing stuff for yourself is why you're sitting here begging for cash apps. You went from begging men to take care of you. Now you're begging Black women who listen to you to take care of you while you sit at home so you don't have to work full time at Popeyes. Now you're asking these women for their resources to take care of you.
And they're capitalizing off of that culture. Okay, they think they don't gotta give go over to the Black bitches. You don't gotta give them nothing. They're used to not getting anything from guys. Really, man? Yeah, man. So we gotta start taking this shit seriously and realizing this is how other races of men see us. Okay? They taking notes from Tyrone. And Tyrone is not helping us. Tyrone is telling them, yeah, you can fuck them Black bitches for nothing.
But men aren't just going to give her money. She wants to find the laziest way for men to give her money without her doing any work, but she doesn't have it like that, and she refuses to accept it. Oh yeah, yeah. You dropping gems tonight, Cinnamon Bunny. You dropping gems.
So the world is laughing at us, ladies. So we're gonna have to let them know, no, we're girls too. And we're just as feminine as Becky, and we deserve to what? To be taken care of. So that's the end of my...
I bet you Becky opens her mouth and says, Brad, Tyrone, whoever, I need some money. Becky opens her... Hell with that. Women, period, will open their mouth when they want something. Except you.
Comment. End of my show. I love you guys. Thank you, Yashi, for the donation. Thank you, all of my ladies who ever donated to my show. I appreciate it. And you ladies get some sleep. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.
Ooh. Man, oh man, oh man. Starfish. That's a new one I learned. Well, you can't. She doesn't want to say anything because she knows she doesn't look the part. That too. Another gem dropper. But you can't be a starfish and then complain when the man sees that you're just laying there and he just go ahead and get what he wants. Because I know he's thinking that you're just laying there. You're pretty much saying, go ahead, do you. So when he does him, you can't complain. And when he decides to leave you $50, when you want more, you can't complain. You can't. A closed mouth don't get fed. And after all these years of talking on YouTube, you are now going to get what you're going to reap what you sow. Anyway, thank y'all for joining me, and I will see y'all next time. Have a good day.